Oh,
If
guys,
if
I gotta go play.
uh,
I'm gonna go sub for Tekla.
frick.
Who's observing Caleb? Caleb can observe and cast.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I
Hey,
con color,
Linus,
so
you're gonna sub in for.
Oh,
if
guys, I
if
gotta go play. I gotta go
oh
play.
you're a volume now. There's volume. The volume
What?
just came on, Silos.
Caleb can observe and cast.
We. We get there, we'll be Lotus. Do we have any strong opinions about these maps, Caleb?
I am very excited for Lotus. Ascent, I don't really care. Every team has been playing it. I can't I forget off the top of my head. I definitely know. I
We
am
get there, we'll be
decently
Lotus.
sure Sunshine and Rainbows have played it
Do we have any strong
before,
opinions about?
but I forget how they did on it on the top of my head because I don't have the stats with me, which I
I
am.
believe they won against 100 Tonys on Ascent, unless I'm completely misremembering the game that I casted. But I'm pretty sure they won 13-4 on Ascent.
All right. Team stats. Oh, that's not right. Well, who? Fuzzy. Oh, I remember. Yes, because Fuzzy. This is the story. Is Fuzzy going to keep up his form? Because Fuzzy or Gold 3 had a life game with a 2.25 KD. That is going to be the question.
Fuzzy?
Yes, Fuzzy was the top frag. Like it was amazing. Like
Which team
I
is
observed this
Fuzzy
game.
on?
SR Sunshine and Rainbows. Are they not
We
here?
have Indigo, JP, Nova, Andrew B, and is on Sunshine and Rainbows.
Is Fuzzy not
Looks like
here?
Fuzzy was
No.
a sub. Bee-wop, bee-wop,
No,
bee-wop.
no, he's not, because he's on the thing. He's on the. No, it was a sub. I'm reading things wrong. Where's SRB?
Caleb, you're
I'm
beefing it.
I'm beefing it. No, I didn't do any
You're
prep.
beefing it so hard.
Oh,
You
it
didn't do the
is.
prep.
I didn't do the prep. Well, usually I do prep if I'm gonna actually play, not or
Yeah,
cast.
well, it sounds like a skill issue. But as one of the people who commentated over SRB's last game, they did well. They won 2-0 against 100 Tonys. It was a 13-11 on Pearl map 1. It was pretty close, but they were kind of in control for most of the map. And then on Ascent, they just, it was 13-4. They ran them over. Hello, Linus.
Wow.
What's the tea? Give us the sitch.
Teklo found a membrane keyboard to use.
Oh my god. Guys, I was actually lying before about Caleb doing color casting and observing. Caleb, back to the Shadow Realm for you. I'm just kidding, you're on the desk. Caleb will be observing and Linus is rejoining me as color caster. Hooray, hooray, hooray.
Yippee. Okay, cool. So I don't have to
Linus,
be
you
prep
want-
anymore.
Yes.
Yes.
Caleb, you can turn your brain off. Linus, do you have anything to say about the teams or the maps in particular, especially
Is
that
DFM
Fracture
the
map
new
2?
EMEA?
No. No, they're not. Because my team, Team Slug Show, kicked their asses. So
No. I'm
definitely
just
not
saying.
a new
Well, true. Good point. I'm
Yeah,
just saying
EMEA
tech
just
pause
won.
wise though. Tech pause wise.
Tech. Yes.
Are they
The
the
new
new
Tech
tech
Pause
cursed
Esports.
team?
Yeah,
The
I
new
think
Tech
they are.
Pause Esports.
Yeah, no, they are. I would say so.
We gave Tech in the last thing, Teklo got infected with the Tech Pause Esports curse when he joined
That
as our
is true.
assistant
On Season
coach.
2's last game, he DC'd in the last round, which was highly unfortunate.
All right. Are we gonna start soon? That's a real question.
I don't know. That's the coffee on Teklo's keyboard.
I think we. But it's a we. You. We're so goog.
We're so goog. Long Claw's having a stroke in party chat.
Long Claw spilled coffee on himself.
Oh no.
What's our first map, Ascent? A map which we've seen SRB on before.
I think we're already freaking finally. We're all goog here. Of course, we will have to wait even longer for Agent Select and then, the El Clasico, all of the observers leaving and then rejoining. So
I have to leave and rejoin.
Yes, you do.
Yep.
But I believe you should
Yeah.
probably make PCMT production the party leader so they can or you start the game, Caleb, because you're the party leader.
Okay, I'm gonna start it. Is it all good, Texas? Yeah.
Alrighty, we're finally gonna get into Agent Select here. Plat transition! Ah! Okay, interesting hovers already. Andrew be on the chamber. Please be real, please be real, please be real. Okay, there's a lot of trolling happening.
Oh, these look like pretty normal comps.
They do. They do. Yeah, actually, it's pretty standard, I would say, actually.
Because SRB kind of, SRB kind of just have the default comp that they just always stick with. Well, DFM matches more to like an Ascent comp, while SRB is kind of like we play Neon a lot. We have Is a secondary duelist. And
I believe this is a switch up though from I have to pull up the stats because I'm a chopped chud, obviously. But I believe this is a switch up for SRB's comp, as I believe they played Jet Phoenix last time, and now they're playing Neon Phoenix, if I am not mistaken. I am checking my notes. Yes, I am correct. And also they never played Puro, split map 2 Ascent map 1. Yeah, no, they played Phoenix Jet last time, so this is actually a slight switch up of comp. All the other roles were the same though, but interesting to see why this switch up was noted, despite the fact that I thought they played incredible Jet Phoenix, initially. Now, wait, we have to. Alright, secondary observers, everyone but Silos, you better alt F4.
I'm all for
So
it.
our overlay can work. Don't you want the overlay to work? Don't you want the people to have the knowledge of the overlay?
No.
Oh my god, you are a hater. And you will soon be banished to the Shadow Realm once you are no longer casting. Your privileges have been revoked.
Yeah. Well, I can still talk for now.
Yeah, you can. For now. Please don't mind the fact that we're... Oh my god, it's 8:40? Oh my god! Oh... How do you make sure you're on the observer?
Bracket
When Caleb
and
rejoins, you
top right.
hit bracket until it says following Grim is not Grim.
Yeah, I'm just not in the game right now, so you can't follow me.
Starting 40, like basically 45 minutes late. Oh no. We are blaming Tekla, by the way.
No, it's all Teklo's fault. Okay, I am back in the
Yeah.
game.
Definitely all Tekla's fault.
All right.
But also, it's okay. Wow, my Valorant's bugging. And we ran out of a set B-roll. God damn it! Shit! Fuck! Yes, it did. Alright. Make sure you're following Grim is not Grim on the thing. Linus, have you reconnected?
Yep.
Okay, we should be all set to go then. I'm going to... start the timer. And we are about to get into the pistol round! Yippee! Again, standard ascent comps. As I mentioned before, SRB obviously changing it up a little bit. I'm excited to see how it goes. But obviously, you know, Linus, what are you thinking?
I think last time SRB had a very dominant ascent. I liked what they were putting down. Struggled a little bit on that attack. Valid for this map, but in the end would take the win against...
Ooh, looks like this is going to be a fast mid-B push. The team flash is impeccable, obviously. Meanwhile, is getting that first blood, but they're able to get the trade, holding B main down, but Nova with the trade, and now a 4v2. DFM on the back foot just a bit. Some damage done, but I mean, it's going to be pretty difficult, especially with Andrew being the late mid lurk, the drone catching out Indigo, but immediately trade, obviously. The scan was too good, and that stun is absolute perfection on Haskan. Now it's all part of it, cleaning up kills. We'll find 2 on the way out, getting Andrew B to 1 HP, but not too bad with pistol round. On the side
very
of
nice
Sunshine
there.
Rainbows.
Quick up the middle, kind of taking DFM off guard, and then a nice insert of Andrew beyond catwalk there, catching one of the players by surprise. So it's quick onto the site, and they get the plant. Now they'll be able to buy up 3 Spectres, and a couple heavy shields as well. And
I'm
gonna
also
be
keeping an eye on the Phoenix ults.
yeah. Side of
You're
both
reading
teams.
my mind.
Teklo struggling with a little bit of hardware issues this game, so we'll be a little gracious
He did
towards
spill
this.
coffee on his keyboard, which is unfortunate. But
Does have a
it is new
replacement,
one.
but it's not a good one.
Yes, it is a replacement. Not using the coffee one, but you know, Andrew B with this mid lurk here. Maybe gonna catch off guard, and unfortunately the A split is unhelpful, and Longclaw is completely aware of the mid late lurk. Will upgrade to a Sheriff and get a blind kill from the smoke. A headshot onto Iz right before the flash goes off. That is a ridiculous robbery by Longclaw. Bit of a slow now. Droning Heaven's gonna confirm that no one's there, and also getting a lot of info onto Tree. They know one of these players. Longfall with a third. The aim is nasty. Meanwhile,
Cover going out.
Andrew B. Or I'm sorry, Haskan.
Cover going out.
Haskan is doing a lurk here, and
Nice
get a
smoke.
sight smoke. Gonna be pretty difficult. There's a Spectre on the ground, which has been recovered, but now trying to clear out the site, trying to find these remaining players. Indigo is gonna get that last kill, and the time is ticking. Indigo is able to clean it up, but Longclaw, with an incredible 3K, is able to do substantial economic damage here. As you mentioned before, they bought 3 Spectres. They only have 2 at the end of round.
Yellow card there for JP. Not sure what the idea was there. Getting a little greedy, but it's all good in the end. Indigo able to get those kills. Bring them the second round. And I think it was just a missed time there from DFM. Halscon gets the info outside of B site, tells them the team must be A, and then they go for that fight into main, but it's a nice crossfire set up by SRB. And now it's going to be another mid push.
Prepared.
Right down catwalk.
Oh god. JP going fast. The blind, though, stopping any further pressure. Longclaw is escaping, but again, getting further push. However, I believe that smoke was being respected, but now JP flying through at Nick with the first kill, and Trade It Out is able to get 2. Run It Back is online. And meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Teklo getting an orb here, but now Longclaw gets fully flashed, and these two are playing together, but they are facing another. It's all left up to Teklo. Andrew they're being clinical with their clearage. However, I don't know if they're going to expect this angle from Teklo. I don't think Teklo's going to expect it from them either. Is with a 4K.
Nice round there from Iz. And it's just DFM allowing themselves to be pushed off the angles, not wanting to refight into space, and SRB taking advantage of that and just pushing them all the way back towards their spawn, out of tree, and eventually gunning them down. That's going to be the bonus round converted, so not a good buy at all for DFM here, as they're down onto some stingers, a Bucky, a Marshall.
Oh, Jesus. I didn't realize. You know what they say, though? The 4th round's always the hardest. Meanwhile, a dink onto Nick, forcing him into that corner, but Ancherby getting that first pick onto Teklo, who is trying to push up B main, I believe trying to farm for orbs, but just gets spotted out. Meanwhile, Nova caught with a smoke in hand. Longclaw able to upgrade the weapon while the rest of the team goes up B mid. Scon spotted on site. Not sure if the Bucky was completely noted, but just too far away to do any real impactful damage there.
Now,
Looks like this is
going to be a hard retake, and Longclaw is going to have to deal with this
Spike
wall,
planted.
this Vise. Take the TP over, but
Even
Iz is
if
going
you-
to hear this.
the paranoia missing is by a hair. However, Masao is able to find JP, but again, this is an unfavorable retake. That one gun recovered was unable to find a kill. Shock Dart gonna do a little bit of damage, but not too much. Meanwhile, 2
player
people
standing.
stuck in
Oh,
main, and
committed.
the run it back is committed. So, I mean, not a bad ult to get out there, obviously, but the Steel Garden is going to be online for next round, and we'll just have to see how DFM are going to be able to adapt now that they can finally buy again.
4th round might be the hardest to take, but SRB make it look easy as they get that early pick onto Teklo in B main, and then just run into middle off of that. I like how much they're exploiting this mid space that DFM is kind of leaving open, but this time their answer, Nick Mick with that operator up into mid. Instantly smoked off, but
Broken early, and Masao caught asleep at the wheel. Oh, Nick missed.
what the hell?
That was definitely a misinput.
It's a blunder.
Instead of taking the easy shot, unfortunately, Teklo just barely able to escape out of the Steel Garden, but the position is noted, completely pinned down from all sides, not even able to get one. Meanwhile,
Spike
Longclaw,
down
who
A.
is frankly getting all the kills in this game, trying to salvage whatever they can. 4v2. The plant being optimized for Phoenix orbs here, as Iz is the one
Spike
who's
planted.
gonna get it.
Cover going out.
And we're just gonna have to see how
Last player
Longclaw try and get
standing.
back in this round, but it's gonna be difficult when JP caps her head off. And that is it, the 5th round in a row. That is 2 major blunders from DFM in that round.
Is a nice flash from Teklo there on site. Connects onto 3 players, but not able to get the kill off of it. And none of
Oh.
his teammates as well, and it looks like we're going into a tech pause.
Hooray!
Perhaps tech low. We need some more time to figure out this keyboard issue, or maybe another player. Look, Nick Mouse.
Another.
Oh, he's at the second
looks like-
keyboard.
Another coffee has hit the second keyboard. I don't think so, but it looks like Nick's mouse is experiencing some issues, which would explain the sudden dash forward we saw.
I mean, if the button for dash is on the mouse, then that explains that. Or perhaps it was just the panic when the mouse isn't working to just dash forward. Who knows? Either way,
clicked
unfortunate.
the left click, but it didn't do anything. What do I do? Yeah, well, what else is new? We good? They're good. A short tech pause, thank God, as we've already had quite a delay. However, we're back, we're live, and again, another eco round for DFM.
And I mean, they've had this time in this tech pause, as short as it was, to maybe come up with a quick plan, perhaps.
Get out of my way!
It looks
It
like
has just occurred to me that SRB has won 5
Retrieving
attack
flash.
rounds on Ascent. Ascent! Nick, however, getting that opening pick on Andrew B. The knives aim is true.
that's the fixed
Andrew
mouse.
B, yeah. Andrew B has been pretty deadly on those mid lurks, and now Nova's taking over that position. Meanwhile, Scon is doing good to stop anything. Thorns is spotted out, and now the drone being committed. Gonna get some info here. And JP now coming in, trying to secure that kill. Scon just playing a little bit with the environment, but unable to hold the site. 4v4, no mid lurk as well, and with both Vices dead, no more Vice Wall. Meanwhile, Teklo on the reload is able to scoop that kill up, but the paranoia is incredible from Longclaw. And now the Hunter's Fury being committed as well. Longclaw out of position, tagged up by the Sova. Meanwhile,
Last
taking
player
his
standing.
time, slowly starting to flank, but surely they expect it by now, and yes they do. Is popped right it back.
Aura, complete aura there
Aura.
from the Phoenix
Aura.
player on SRB. And
Ooh,
that's going
there
to be a
we go.
timeout called for DFM, as they are in a 6-round deficit with 0 rounds to their name on this opening map. I don't recall whose map pick this was.
This is SRB's map pick, because
SRB,
DFM started on defense.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, this is the half where you want to be picking up the rounds. So a 6-6 is not really what you want to see, but it's the best that they can get now. The SRB have kind of run away with it, and they are in a good spot ult-wise. Ult economy, very good. So Sizable looking to get in the ear of the players, maybe cook up a pre-constructed round with some of these ults. Nick and Mick back on the operator as well. And I think
Now, what you don't want to do is use all of your ults in the same round.
Yeah.
Thoughts?
I think the blunders from SRB in the last round, the Sova ult is intentional, but I would say ill-advised. Either way, that's 2 big ults out of the hands of SRB. So
That's true.
I think, yeah, definitely not putting all of your ults if you're DFM into this round. There's a couple good combos in here, but you want to be looking towards the future rounds as well. But we'll be full rifles on both teams.
Miss out with the Guardian, but I'm interested to see how Nick does with this off now. The angle immediately smoked off, not giving away any position as well. Looks like a bit of early spam, and
Bit of a slow
SRB,
round
they're
here.
adjusting. Yeah, they're adjusting well to this timeout. They're not gonna... Yeah, they're taking it slow.
Yeah, giving DFM time to make a play, but it's just my eyes are on mid here, close up to the op.
Nick! Oh god.
Oh, the no scope!
The no scope is incredible from Nick. Finally, a numbers advantage for DFM. Meanwhile, it is spawning out Longclaw here, getting him off the angle.
Standing ahead.
Nick updrafting
There
for some
they are.
info, I believe, spotting out Indigo. Starting to feel himself finally, and this high-low, if Indigo peaks, is going to be deadly and disastrous, honestly.
Indigo
Waiting.
walking into it.
Finally!
Oh, paranoid by his own teammate.
Last player standing.
Doesn't really matter though. That's a flawless round from DFM. The timeout worked.
Exactly what you want
And
to see
they
outside of
used
that
no
timeout.
ults.
Exactly. Very well played, Nick, coming up big that round. And so they should be able to keep this going now that they still have these ults to play with, and the ult economy not looking good for SRB. And now,
No,
what is
sure,
SRB's
not
adjustment going to be out of that timeout? They went slow and they lost. So
I
my
think
guess is a fast
SRB
push towards B.
Yeah, going back to more of the same. I believe SRB, they've been waiting for DFM to make mistakes, but because DFM hold stood with the Hunter's Fury in E-main, killing JP, finding a tag onto Iz, but no more damage after that. The heal will come in, and Nick pushed up all the way in tiles, only able to find one, maybe a little bit too overextended. Meanwhile, Misao now trying to defend, but the flash missing Misao, who is now tucked away in bot mid. You're taking your ones, Iz is put on 20 HP. The healing is really coming in. Meanwhile, with Teklo waiting the spice wall, but has kind of beefed it a bit. Unfortunately, is spotted out. DFM, they've lost the man advantage, and now it's only has gone in a 1v2, rooting out that mid player. Is jump spotting, seeing that head, and is taking a pretty good position here.
Span not going to use this ultimate in the 1v2.
I believe the shots should be noted from site itself. And now the dart, Hascon's able to avoid it. The timing, it's perfect! Oh, but the drop down will be heard, surely. And now it will. You hear them stairs, but the double swing, the double peek, the high-low. It's unfortunate, really, but DFM are unable to get that round back under control.
Yeah, and I'm liking what I'm seeing from SRB in that 2v1 there, playing together. The double peek on stairs. This is the coordinated team play that you want to be seeing in these types of tournaments where there's so many variables. And like I called it, it was a quick play towards B there, a good adjustment. They knew playing slow was kind of their Achilles heel as far as what DFM had planned. And now it's going to be a quick push towards the A site.
Found them.
Without eating that flash completely, but you know, a bit of stalling out here, a bit of util being stated.
At the A site.
But you gotta clear it out fully, and it looks like it's just gonna be taken pretty quickly here. Meanwhile, JP is going completely balls to the wall through the smoke. Let's get some kills. Let's go fast. I believe that smoke should be fading, but Hascon is not peeking early. Go. They spotted out, and JP is able to back off, not over-aggressing completely, but this is going to be a 5v5 retake. Meanwhile, the Steel Garden should have do some major damage here, and now the run it back! Misao is able to kill JP, defending that ult, and all three players are stuck in hell with shorties and classics to name. I'm not sure if they're going to clear out the entire position. Is noted now, and finally a 4v1. Like blood in the water, sharks going into the kill.
A beautiful retake there from DFM. The team play that I just talked about from SRB, we saw it on display there with that retake. Got both ults out there, the Steel Garden and the run it back, and just watching each other's backs, going in together, taking away all the rifles out of the hands of SRB is going to make it a lot easier to get the kills.
Yeah, I think DFM also handled that well, defending Teklo from that Phoenix ult. JP was ready to try and get that body kill, but Misao was there. Misao was there, able to defend.
Observer showing some of the back end of this.
My illusion! No!
The rear end, if you will, of Ascent.
Wow. Steel Garden hand is gonna pop in order to take this early site, but the Phoenix Volley is not gonna be up, and no one's on this site. Is getting spammed out. No one's been affected. It looks like we're gonna see a little bit more of the same. Interested to see what the individual plays are, but the spawn is in the smoke this time, and JP is able to take advantage. Run it back, being popped and immediately destroyed. Also being blinded, getting shocked. Is getting bullied here a bit, but holding the ground out well. They're afraid, which they honestly should be. Nick spotting out Nova just ahead. Doesn't know about JP on Jen, I believe. And JP's got the kill, but running in a little too greedy. But it's a 4 kills for Longclaw, who now has to find the last player. And Nova is able to stop the ace, the 1v5 from occurring. But holy moly, was that close.
Trying his hardest in such a tough position. Longclaw able to get 4, but it's the Mirror Omen that finally puts him into the ground for that round. It's a 2-8 ascent in the 8 rounds to the team on offense. Not ideal. I have vertigo now, thanks to my observer.
Our observer is trolling the casters, but don't let that stop you. This is an eco round from DFM. Hunter's Fury being committed here. Andrew B finds 2. Again, DFM just trying to make something out of nothing, but SRB, they're ready for it. Meanwhile, JP, let's go fast. Let's get kills. I'm gonna pop that overdrive. Honestly, a lot of ults popped for the eco round.
Last player standing.
I mean, it's gonna pay out, obviously, but not the best. That drop should be heard by Masao, but at this point, it's just whatever damage he can do.
Spike planted.
Yeah, and would have to be the ace clutch. The way SRB have been playing, it would have to be quite the heroics. Still has a full kit to work with here, and might as well go for the damage. One sees the other.
And here it comes the over-aggression and the trolling. And the amazing scan, able to spam out JP again. Damage, and Masao swinging a little too wide. Obviously, the Phoenix Volley was a little bit distracting, but able to get 2 kills.
Last
but
round
we're going into the
switch.
final round of DFM's defense, and they're gonna have to meet SRB on their own turf on the stronger half of this map. And I don't know if they're gonna be able to come back from that, especially if they're unable to win this round in particular.
Yeah, running only pistols in the last round, able to get almost full rifles into their hands, DFM, with the exception of Nick Mick, who has the knives to supplement, and as well as from the shadows.
Get out of my way!
Sova ultimate.
From the shadows being the most impactful, of course, on defense.
Definitely.
Longclaw hasn't popped it once. Longclaw got it at the beginning, hasn't used it once. Just saying.
No, are you sure? Pretty sure he used it in B main.
Shadows, not ready yet.
Maybe you're right. But I have no idea.
No, I think you're right, actually. A bit of a slower round, though, from SRB, which is not where they looked good before, but
is able to find Nick, who is trying to get an early kill with those knives, and Andrew B finding Teklo in B main. Reminding me a bit of earlier rounds, but 5v3 gonna be difficult for DFM to try and salvage this one.
Come on, let's go!
And now the run it back from is just doing the due diligence, clearing out the map space, getting that info. Body on the line. And Longclaw now using the From the Shadows. Huzzah, huzzah. I'm sorry, Masao popping the Hunter
Last player standing.
Able to find 1 tag, and again, left in a 1v5 situation. Is able to find 1, and that's all she wrote.
10 rounds for the attacking side of SRB.
Switching
going into
sides.
defense. A known factor on this map. The easier round to play, according to most people, but I'm interested to see if DFM have any plans for how their attack is going to be. They're very slow. They're struggling to coordinate on some of these rounds, and SRB, I think, will be going for these early aggressive fights. So DFM, because they're on the attack, will be forced to play together somewhat. More bodies in one space. And hopefully the trades will be able to come through, but it's going to have to be quite the comeback here. Quite the run of rounds to even tie it up. Looks like A main is going to be the first fight.
my Valorant for some reason. However,
Shots from
Misao
Misao.
was able to get 2 with the Sheriff. Nick able to find Indigo, trying to hold that tree, and you know, this is pretty strong from DF.
Spike planted.
Phoenix Molly here. I think this is just gonna be what damage can you do. Also waiting for Andrew to maybe have a better take here. Are gonna get broken, obviously, you know, wasting as many bullets as possible. Meanwhile, there's 2 players main, 2 players hell. Honestly, pretty good positions. Nick taking an early peek here. Now getting smoked out, but smoke on the bomb as well. Andrew B is just gonna try and
Last
stick.
player
Meanwhile, the players,
standing.
they're descending on the bomb. And Andrew B, oh my god, there's 3 of them. And going
enemy
for the
remaining.
knife. Are you insane? Are you crazy? There's no more time.
Oh.
Just kidding, there is. Andrew B half the bomb ahead of
What
time.
a fumble!
DFM! DFM not realizing that the round was lost to them. Trying to go for the knife, but the right clicks from Andrew B, they're just too clean.
All 3 of them in the spot that they needed to be, but none of them able to hit the shot. You hate to see it if you're DFM. That is going to be such a blow to morale and not the start you would want to see in a much needed comeback. I mean,
Oh.
Andrew B, good with the classic, good in that round, but it pains
Watch your eyes!
me to see that.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Early Phoenix Molly here, getting them off A orb, but is unable to hold that space. Obviously a force from DFM, which makes sense. It is 2-11. You have to take what you can get, and you have to try your best to scrap. Paranoia into tree in the dash, however, no one is there. Is on site in generators. Not gonna have much help here. Drone not spotting him out. Now the flash coming in is perfect. Able to get tech low, able to find 2, able to find 3, and
down
it's only
A.
Nick alive.
Also
It's self flash.
If you
It's
can't do
unfortunate,
something
but
right,
the team's
don't
able
do
to clean it up, you know.
Thorns are alive.
It's again stacking
Match
towards the A
point.
site. And how much can you ask of DFM in that position? Full rifles were bought up for the side of SRB.
Now we wait.
The full rifles win the round. And now match point on their map pick. Sunshine and Rainbows. Feeling all the joy in whimsy. And Dementia found me wishing they could forget this map of Ascent.
Maybe they will eventually. JP and Andrew B get caught by the paranoia, and the op from JP is great. It's awesome. Meanwhile, Nova with the outlaw, able to get Nick. Wall up baited now, but I mean, and JP with that pick. It's hard to commentate a game like this when is utter dominance. Tagged up and getting fully flashed and will get punished for trying to get a blind kill. Meanwhile, Guns are trying to be recovered here. Nova spamming in. Oh my god, that was a leg shot or a wall bang. However, highly unfortunate. Meanwhile, Teklo is still alive somehow. I don't know, but trying to find kills. Finds 2. Oh, popped. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Enemy remaining.
Found 4. Can you find 5?
Oh.
The answer is no. On
Defenders
such low
win.
health, JP with the right click is just able to clean it up. Not even a sliver of hope for DFM as Sunshine and Rainbows win Ascent 13-2.
Yeah, it was a nice try there from Teklo in the end, able to get the 4K, but not able to convert the round. 2-13, and that's a GG go next. If you're DFM, SRB, unsurprisingly, take the map based on their earlier performance, similar play style, game plans, and DFM, they're just going to be looking to buckle down and see what they have planned for their own map pick of Split.
I'm very
whatever it was.
excited. No, Fracture.
Oh, Fracture. Okay.
I'm very excited to see what Fracture brings, because I feel like Fracture's the ultimate toss-up map. But we will be back shortly. We'll see you in about 5 minutes.
Is this true, chat?
Is this true?
Oh, we should have started the B-roll before, but
No.
wait.
Hey,
wait,
our
my
observer's
mic's
talking to the Shadow Realm.
Wait,
Anyway, hey guys, welcome back. It's Map 2 Fracture. I hope you can hear me. Can they? Can they hear me? I'm scared. Can they hear me? Silos?
We should have started B-roll before, but yes,
I'll
they
take
can.
that as a yes. Okay.
I hear it on the stream.
Awesome. Hey, Linus. Linus, wake up. Linus, wake up.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Is this
I
the
wonder
first
if
fracture we're
to be
seeing,
competitive,
or am
then
I dumb and
it's an
stupid and
attack-sided
crazy?
map.
Yes, first fracture.
Okay. Yes. Thank you. I thought you were saying yes to the dumb and stupid and crazy part, but thank you for not.
Both.
I have not.
Well,
I've-
interesting comp here. We're gonna see.
Yeah, it
the,
was.
well,
It's been
I
a
guess
very
it's
long
not
time
no
since I've
info
been
from
to
Dementia
theaters.
found me, since Cypher does exist, but no scanning allowed. It's only flashes and stuns from Masao here taking on the initiator role.
Oh.
Meanwhile,
Heaven's
Andrew B
hot.
is going back
Be
and
right
forth
back.
between Harbor and Omen, and the sound effect is really starting to annoy me. But hopefully, they will lock in the Brimstone, and honestly, these are pretty similar fracture comps that we got going on. Cypher, Brimstone, 2 flash initiators, but Indigo and Sunshine Rainbows are going to have more info. And then you got Raze as entry, and Neon
Yeah,
and
that's cool.
Waylay as also entry. So, my hope also, for us, we have to, do the Alt F4 thing. But, as I'm doing that, and I can
I
multitask
think-
at the same time.
I think my eyes are going to
Oh.
be on Masao a lot during this game. Probably one of the few players in the tournament that I would trust or be interested in watching play the Breach. So, it'll be interesting to see what he's going to cook up on this map and the type of util he can throw for his teammates in the Raze, in the Waylay. But I am a little worried for DFM based on what we saw in the last map of Ascent. I want to see them
Yeah.
playing more together, being willing to be aggressive, just take those fights, just be confident.
It can be difficult to withstand the Jizz duo, but unfortunately, when you're playing against Sunshine and Rainbows, you have to be aware that they like to go fast, they like to go hard, and they're not going to slow down for anything. But this is DFM's map pick, so maybe they have some strats prepared. But also, as a general note for Fracture, what I like to see is teams utilizing all sides of the map, especially since DFM are starting. Go drop, go drop. I know it's like, oh, my duelist is lurking, drop. You should go drop. You should pinch. You can do weird defaulty stuff on Fracture. Just because it has no mid doesn't mean you can't be weird. Anyway, that's my hot take of the day.
Always be weird.
Always be weird. Never stop being weird.
Never stop stopping. Or never
Never
stop,
stop
never
stopping.
stop.
Never back down, never what?
Never stop.
That's not...
Yeah, yeah.
It's never back down, never give up.
My bad, I don't watch Roblox.
I don't either. Are you
Okay.
back, Linus?
What do you mean am I back? I'm right here.
We're waiting for you.
Oh, no, I'm always back. I'm the first one back, I guarantee it. I'm back within 2 seconds.
Oh,
It's my bad. I
well
didn't say
then,
anything.
it seems everyone is back, and I'm gonna start the timer.
Now,
Pistol
34
round.
seconds on the
pistol
clock.
round.
What are these teams
Oh
going to
my
cook
God.
up in this very important round of Fracture?
I mean, I'm already seeing on the minimap stuff that I'm loving right now. We got 4 people B drop. That is what I love to see. Like, you don't need to attack through just A main or B main. There's 2 other mains in the map. Like,
This
Just
is
go.
DFM on attack on their map pick. So definitely excited to see what they have cooked up here, running the 100 Thieves classic there. This year's
prayers for fallen for 100 Tonys, obviously.
Yes. For Tourney.
Seems like early main control is being taken by SRB here, and they're gonna see that no one is here. Meanwhile, the 4-man drop B hit is coming in. Haskan getting tagged out by the Cypher trip in main, and Teklo able to find Nova. Nick spamming Andrew B through the smoke. It seems that SRB were not prepared for this attack, but there are 2 people on flank in B main. They're gonna know that a lot of these players, they're going towards Arcade and Tower, spotting 1 or 2, and that stun from JP is huge, but the flash as well is trying to find something, able to get Teklo, but the boom bot from the opposing Raze just pushing him back, and now a 4v1.
Ace.
That is a great pistol round from DFM, and certainly a change of pace from what we were seeing on Ascent.
Already like what I'm seeing, playing together as a team. I mean, all the players up there in heaven on the B site, but able to hold it down. And SRB kind of playing a little bit isolated in that retake, but very excited here. DFM with the bounce back. Hopefully putting Ascent out of their mind, just locking in. And eyes are going to be on Teklo this time around. Not able to get the value perhaps last map with the Phoenix, but on more of a comfort pick on the waylay. Set up by that breach.
Ooh. Interesting push here from Drop. However, I believe Haskan is positioned with the Cypher Cam. Will get broken, and now retreating away. Not going to spot out JP, who pushed a little bit. It seems like this is going to be a B hit, and this is the correct call. There are 4 players on A. Only Nova, the Cypher, is on the site, and it's not going to be contested whatsoever. It's going to be a 5v5 retake, certainly, but
Spike planted.
Grenade getting no one, as they are not planting safe. They've been planting open in this spot, and now doing the due diligence, clearing out the space here. Nice and slow. Teklo with the refract. That hits 3 people. Is on 1 HP. The spam. They couldn't get him down, but Andrew B able to find the first picks. Nova as well getting long claw, but Teklo is able to kill JP. Fully flashed out by the breach. Not dead yet somehow, as Nova is able to kill him south, but Haskan
1 enemy
is
remaining.
alive, and Teklo and Haskan, the 3K and the 2K. That is substantial damage that SRB have done, but they are able to win that round out.
Yeah, like you said, damage. Be able to bring over 2 guns into the next round. But it is looking good. Once again, team play winning out. SRB much more coordinated on the retake this time and able to show it with the players they were able to take out of the equation from DFM. But now they are going to have full rifles in the hands of Sunshine and Rainbows. And it's 5 players.
Yeah, 4 players.
4 players.
As Haskan
You're
does
correct.
fall early in A main. My color caster is a chud, but we love him
whatever.
all the same. Early main control has been taken here. Teklo, though, able to get Indigo. Meanwhile, is getting Nick in that nade, pushing those players back. Great bounce. Stim committed, and the beauty of Fracture is you can just rotate every single time. When in doubt, go to the other site.
Yeah, but SRB is going to be ready for this. 2 players still on the A site, so orbs collected.
Brimstone and the Cypher,
value.
but Cam is broken early. There's still 40 seconds left on the clock, so it looks like a bit of a slowdown is going to take place. Iz and JP are not moving from their A spots, and instead of going tower, the flash avoided by Nova, however, able to clean up that kill. Longclaw is able to get the trade. Meanwhile, Andrew B getting a bit of spam through the box, and Masao mollied off in heaven, unable to recover the spike in an impossible situation. Stinger in a 3v1. The self flash as well is honestly hilarious, but unfortunate. That's going to be fire round conversion.
Yeah. Not converted for the side. DFM and SRB will walk through with 4 rifles, I believe. I'm going to be questioning myself from now on. Can't look at the map, but it will be a split push now from DFM, as that slower approach did not prove fruitful in the results. And And it's going to be a push out from the side of SRB, actually, onto the A site. They're going to get the early info that there's no one here.
They've been doing this, I believe, every round, and is going to rotate immediately. Meanwhile, it's a 3-2 split onto the B site. Molly in hand, Yuzo being committed, gonna push back those B main players just a bit. Meanwhile, Nick fully taking tower. No one is here, however. But there are players on the site. Andrew be able to get a spam kill through the smoke ahead, and JP is fully flanking, able to get Masao, but traded out as well. But numbers advantage for the side of Sunshine and Rainbows. Meanwhile, Nick is inserted onto tower.
Yeah, interesting position here. Still inserted and calling the team back. Now we're all split up.
One down.
And nice pick from Nick.
Beautiful kill on the cam. However, Andrew B is inserted on the second
ready.
long claw, not going to be aware of it.
Down B.
And now backing out. Meanwhile, Teklo is going to commit the convergent paths. Nick able to get Iz, but the flash is incredible from Sky. Or from Indigo, I should say. And now Nick Mick in a 1v2 situation. Getting swung 1-by-1, but close range Stinger, unfortunately, is gonna be able to clear that out.
That is a close round. And I thought for a second they get the kill on the flank. DFM, they bring down JP. I thought they were going to fast rotate to A and leave Nick inserted in heaven there, maybe for the backstab as the players of SRB leave the site, but instead they call back towards the site, and unfortunately they throw into that round the convergent paths, so that's going to leave them with only the Brim ult going into this next round, and a very bad buy with 4 Stingers.
Finally, a bit of an A main clash here, but is through the door, able to get a double kill. DFM finally finding out what the default has been on the side of Sunshine and Rainbows. Meanwhile, an orb will be secured in A drop for Nick, who has the showstopper online. Could turn the tide pretty huge here, but again, lesser guns, lesser weaponry, and is just on it. I mean, this round is over. Surely. Flash hitting motion, but is with the ace.
19 HP and 5 kills to his name. SRB takes the round for the team. Set up well by his teammates. It's very dominant. I mean, four guns into that round opens with a collateral, so it's pretty standard anti-eco, but they maintain all their ults going into this next round. Meanwhile, DFM have a couple more in the pocket, and I just want to see more confidence from DFM in these rounds. They're going fast, but they're not expecting, it seems, SRB to push out, and now we're going to ult on the wrong site.
The B aggression instead of the A main. A bit of a miscalculation, and now rival showstopper being popped should get Andrew B here. The trade and the kill is had, and Seekers now is going to confirm that there is a lot of pressure on the safe side. Meanwhile, Nova is able to get a spam kill on Masao. Teklo now up into heaven, is unable to get the kill. Nova, though, does get traded out, and it's a 2v3, but all these players are on the flank. The Skydog perfectly getting Longclaw out of position. I mean, that's a really good round from SRB. Even though the showstopper was committed B, they took all of that space and they knew that everyone was on A main.
SRB getting rewarded with these smoke spams, constantly finding value. Yeah, 4-2.
I believe. Oh yeah, 4-2. I believe that Nova also heard a sound cue off of the Cypher cage, which is why they spammed in that moment, which is disgusting, by the way.
That's what's difficult about those Brim smokes as well, too. Some of the most annoying smoke in the game to push through. JP,
he's on the rope!
Oh, he sees him as well.
Launching smoke.
Neon's the only one who can catch up in that way. Meanwhile, Antropy now is trying to get cheeky with it. No one clearing him out, able to get Longclaw, able to escape. Meanwhile, Teklo trying to push, but is from CT, able to defend. The spike is down in Sands, and Nick's in a really good off angle, but spotted out by the
Last
Boom
player
bot
standing.
and immediately traded. That is highly unfortunate timing. Neural Theft also committed. Scan has all the info of positions, but I'm not confident in his chances here.
Is just gonna jiggle peek that angle, and I mean, will we see a timeout from Sizable? This is not going the way that DFM would have planned.
Cage 3.
Not even able to get one Hascon. Will get a third. Chopped down very low, but remains standing. That will be 5 on the board. 3-round deficit now in favor of SRB.
I mean, 3-round
So once
deficit, but they've won
again-
5 rounds in a row.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna
Yeah.
see a timeout here, unfortunately. But it's gonna be a buy round, so maybe we're waiting for another eco. You got Breachel, you got Brimble online, and they're Brimble on the side of SRB as well. So ult economy isn't doing too bad if DFM are able to get this round, but B drop B main clash is happening, but Nick is able to defend the horde. Killing is JP and Indigo. Meanwhile, Andrew B alone on the B site. Bit of trash talk happening. Andrew B considering the orbital strike here. Ready for that ult, and that's a committed ult position from Masao. Nick on a sliver of health does fall to the ultimate. Meanwhile, Teklo
Spike
is
planted.
spotted out just a little bit. Will be smoked off now, but the saturate able to give an advantage, and it's a 3-2. It is winnable, but Teklo is just trying to spam. A lot of spam through smoke, actually.
Smoke's down.
It's a contained game as Hiskan on the flank is able to find Andrew B, and DFM, they're able to make do without using the Brim or the Breach ult.
My observer trying to talk for some reason in party chat, but quickly muted. Shut the fuck up.
What? Oh my gosh, this guy is a chud. We need to kill him. I'm just kidding. I love you,
A good round there from
Caleb.
DFM. Nick able to open it with 3 kills, and that was quite the read from SRB fighting into that space out of arcade. But it will be Dementia found me to come out with the round. Good in the post plant as well. They are playing together. They don't need the timeout to collect their 3rd round. And now Teklo going
Iz
to
has
be
an operator on the B main angle. Look at where Hiskan died. That's so deep into B main. Iz pushed up so far and got that kill on the lurker. It's making TFM reconsider their game plan here.
that was a wallbang shot too as well. So
Oh, ew. That's gross. Flash
Yeah,
catching on to nothing in B main. Indigo is somewhat, well, now is fully watching arcade here. The timing, I don't think, oh my gosh, this timing is insane. I don't believe Indigo's. Nick with the satchel movement, now popping the showstopper on 8 HP. Is gonna try and find something, anything. Gets a boatload of damage onto Iz. Meanwhile, Masao spamming out Andrew B, and Convergent Path committed from Teklo here. Numbers are in favor of
Spike
DFM,
planted.
but you have a lot of players on low health here. Meanwhile, JP has found a way into B main, but not for long as the spam does come out. Meanwhile, Iz with the off.
Last player
And
standing.
Longclaw pushing through the nade, not taking any damage, I should say, and killing is honestly a bit of a surprise. And now Nova on 11 HP and a dream to try and salvage
That's
this
the lot
round.
of 'em.
It is not happening. No need to time out when you can win rounds like that.
yeah, closing the gap. I mean, these rounds are being played out very well on the side of DFM. That was an early pick there for SRB with Iz. Able to get the kill, but they're not able to convert the round. And we still have this Brim and Breach ultimates to work with as well. And more ults gonna come online in the next few rounds for the side of DFM. So SRB, they're going to have an answer back for this. They have the showstopper, they have the overdrive, they have the neural theft, and they still have guns
JP
to
just-
work with.
Oh my god, waiting outside this door. It is tantalizing here. Whatever timing's going to be taken, it's going to be interesting for either team. I believe no footsteps are heard yet.
They're just trying to get as close as you can without opening it. Players
It's
pass.
a fine line to tread.
There's no
if I
Cypher
had to
set up here on
guess-
A.
Off your feet!
As soon as the util's gonna go down and the ult as well, JP should strike here with the flank. Indigo almost getting stunned out. However, JP holding steady, holding the ground. There are 4 players ready for this retake. Showstopper committed, does kill the
Spike
planter,
down
but
A.
Tekla with an amazing shot there, able
player
to get his
standing.
out of the sky. Meanwhile, Haskan from drop is just absolutely incredible, able to kill those players coming out from CT and Sands, and the gap has been recovered. It's 5-5. DFM, they've made their comeback.
Yeah, looking much stronger on their own map pick of Fracture. Playing very well as a team. JP unable to really get value in that worrying position. And that's a breach ult committed.
Yeah. Didn't hit anyone because no one was playing on site.
No.
But I also want to note that SRB have started playing a bit more conservatively there. You saw JP waiting for any push from DFM. And now you're going to see, going back to the roots, pushing out those mains, which was working for them when they were winning those defense rounds. However, it seems like the gamble is unlucky as they are unable to find the majority of
Cage
players.
trigger
Masao is lurking a meanwhile and is able to get one. Will get traded out, and that should be another gun recovered. The speed up B should be fast as gone, able to kill Nova on the flank, and Tower is trying to take a timing, but unfortunately whiffing, and Nick, who recovered the op from is able to get a kill. Got lit up by the Cypher trip, but no easy kills for you there, but that will be both players of Sunshine and Rainbow slotted out, so as long as we don't get too big and greedy, as long as we don't get too silly, hopefully
only
this
a
round should be a clean
Sheriff and a
sweep.
Phantom in the hands of the retake players.
Player
SRB.
standing.
Yeah, Nick Mick with a second. Backload with the last kill as well, and now Earl Theft Online.
Last round in the
DFM
half.
as they pull ahead for the first time in this matchup. Well, not technically, but they got the first few
Did they?
rounds.
I don't
But
think they won. Oh, well, yeah. They
yeah,
were 2-0
but-
at the beginning of this map, which
yes.
is technically ahead, but logistics.
But now we'll be looking to end this half 7-5, as much of it an advantage as they can.
I mean, again, I'm glad DFM is using all sides of the map, because whenever teams play Fracture and they don't know what they're doing, or they're not confident in using those drop sides, then they're not going to get full value out of the map, and DFM have picked this well and clearly prepared for this. Meanwhile, Brimble committed into Tower to try and clear out anything early, but Tekla will get spotted out. Meanwhile, Nick finds 2 with a nade and a shot, and goodness, Haskan is taking an interesting timing here into CT. Knows there's 2 players flank, and now hearing JP, Nick is dead, but traded out now, and both players again stuck in B main, a 3v2. Cypher ult available for info, but Haskan has a pretty good position here, and they know where both of these players are. However, Indigo is aware of it, trying to get some spam out. Masao peeking a little bit. Longclaw, though, trying to see that spike, and now a tap on it. They know no one's on, and Haskan and Masao will both find their respective kills. DFM turning that 5-2 into a 7-5.
Switching
Great
sides.
half for them.
These are nice post plants from DFM. I like the way that they're setting up these crossfires and just playing time, and these SRB players, they just don't know which fight to take. They can't decide, and so they're just toyed with, and eventually will go down
This is
as
a nice
advantage
spot.
is found for DFM. Now they get to play the defense. Can't necessarily
is
control
interesting.
the pace of the game as easily from this side. But-
Sunshine and Rainbows are doing the exact same pistol default that Dementia did. The Cypher on B main, and 4 people B drop.
Copying strats?
So,
Question mark?
strats, a bit standardized. Meanwhile, now all this running should be heard, and instead of pushing out a main, 3 people push out a drop. Teklo has taken a pretty advanced position here, should be spotted out by the Cypher trip, but these 3 players in B drop with the fast flank.
Opting not to shoot that cam so they don't reveal their position.
Oh, some gunfights happening now. Trades abound. Nick with the nade, able to get JP to incredibly low health. Andrew B, though, able to find Nick, and now Nova trying to secure a kill, but Teklo on that B main flank, able to get it, and now it's a 2v1, I was going to say. Teklo on such low HP as well as JP, and that's a pistol round win for the side of Sunshine and Rainbows. There's a lot of back and forth there, but they're able to win that round out.
Very scrappy round. Very much just trying to shoot the gun, trying to connect the bullets. A typical secondary round in this game of Valorant. It will go the way of SRB. They will buy up Bulldog, Stinger, a Spectre. Heavy shields as well, so it's going to make it difficult for the pistols that DFM are forced to run. Nick is going to look to take the brunt of SRB in this engagement.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared. The nade. Please get the nade out in time. At least get some chip damage. Able to survive. No chip damage found, but 2 smokes early in. Tekla unable to get any damage, unfortunately. None of those right-click bullets connected, which is unfortunate. Masao spotted out here, and now running into the side, and Nick is just desecrated on that position there. However, Longclaw is able to get Nova, so a bit of damage done. Door opened, a bit in this direction.
One enemy
Ascon
remaining.
trying to get a flank going, but Longclaw's position is going to be noted pretty well here, and Sunshine and Rainbows bring it to 7-all with only 1 death.
Yeah, is aware of that late flank, and now the buy is such on SRB that they can buy into some full rifles this round. Looks like they're not going to. They're going to play a little more controlled as far as econ goes. Silly creature. Okay. Yeah. We'll opt into the Phantom, but that will be the only full rifle on their side, as it is full rifles on the side of DFM.
Hey, that's former Absolute Cinema Hypernova there. Never doubt the voice game in the 14 tournament.
No, and
Anyhow.
it's good to have your Cypher on that gun as well, because he's playing behind the trips, cages, and such.
Teklo is able to get the better of JP. However, there are 2 more people facing, and the trade is happened. Masao jumped up a bit, catching is off guard. 1 more there. I don't know if Andrew B has been called out yet, but all 3 players now on the site. Opening the door here, Longclaw is going to commit to this position. Cyphercam getting them out as well, and now going back through the door. Meanwhile, Indigo in the same position that Tekla was in. Nick has to do the due diligence of clearing him out here. Exploratory looks. Ascon is able to catch Andrew B jumping in the air. Meanwhile, Nova killing Ascon and Indigo. The flank was so late that it was completely caught unaware. The nade is perfect. So was the molly containing Nova. That is some beautiful util there to stop Nova from getting any advantageous positioning. I wish I could talk.
A nice play there, as you said. Able to take that 3rd round. Only able to bring over 2 rifles, but more will be bought. And SRB, they're not going to struggle econ-wise. They're going to full buy as well into this round. So, let's see what they have now.
Go.
In store, in the playbook. As it's just very default defense for Fracture on the side of DFM. And I like the quick rotates and the nice flanks as well. And SRB just has been as ready for them, perhaps.
A lot of util stepped up. Neon will fall. Neon nerfs are hitting hard, and Longclaw and Nick, they are cleaning up any Sans pressure that was had. Nick is on 1 HP, but again, this is look at the late flank from DFM on the drop side of the map. just, I think it's incredible because you baited out long enough to think, oh, it's not going to happen. But then it happens. Nova
Breach,
spotted out,
breach.
does get the better of Masao. Oh,
I must wait a moment.
spots out
enemy
Andrew B. Or, I'm sorry, they're on the same team. They spotted out each other. I'm a stupid chud. But, you know, DFM. They're able to get this round, and they're showing why they picked Fracture. This is a lot better of a performance than Ascent was.
Yeah, and once again, that late flank into Dish. This time, Teklo is the player instead of Nick, but SRB, they're just not ready for it. And now, Showstopper in Nick's hands. One off the convergent paths for Teklo. One off the Brimalt as well on the side of DFM. They're looking good. And it's a light buy, a weird buy for SRB.
Tekla was up close! Turns the flash just a bit, but half is enough to be able to not get any kills. But trades are in order. Everything is 3v3 evened out. Meanwhile, Nova B main does not have a gun to their name. Only a Sheriff. Flash not spotting out anyone in the gen position. Smoke's going down, and B-side is going to be committed. Nova does get killed. Again, that better weaponry biting them just a little bit in the butt. And that Brim ult! Oh god!
One enemy remaining.
I mean, Andrew B is absolutely cooked there. I love the aftershock not overlapping with the orbital strike in order to give maximum pain. And Indigo is unable to secure a kill. I mean, that's great util. That is great util from Masao and Longclaw right there.
Yeah, coach talking in chat, which I'm pretty sure is illegal, but that will be around double
Coach
digits.
said help sewers.
Not really sure what that call that was. 10
Yeah, I
rounds
have
on
no
the
idea
board
what that
for,
means.
for DFM, and it's such a strong ult economy for both teams. It's only that
Oh my
Hellfire
god.
on the side of the defense that will be missing in an otherwise full arsenal for both teams. Now, a full rifle round as the anti-eco is converted. DFM looking
Looks like
strong.
we're gonna have a scrap here, A main, as 4 players. The conversion pass immediately, and the showstopper doesn't get out in time. Meanwhile,
down
Teklo
A.
is able to get one, but JP cleaning up the 2 A main players now on the flank. That is highly unfortunate. 2 conversion paths and showstopper committed to that round,
Spike planted.
and only 1 kill was found from it. What a
Post-nerf Neon
disaster.
just running around, getting all the value for the team. Askin able to get one, but do you go for this in the 1v3? Has the ultimate, could pop it, get the info, but you have a Brim ult, you have Neon ult.
I think maybe you get one more, then you get the kill, but if anyone could do it, it would be Haskan. But with the time ticking, it looks like a save has been called here, and no pushes, no hero plays to be found just yet.
A hero play on the side of SRB as it's JP getting the value there, and that's no ult used as well. But it's 2 on the side of DFM, putting SRB in a more advantageous
now.
position.
Kate.
Haskan will keep the rifle, and more can be bought on this defending side. But that's not the round you want to lose.
No, that's the round you need to win if you're Sunshine and Rainbows, though. 4 rounds in a row, that's a little too much money snowball for the enemy team, but now they all can buy, I think. They can't. Indigo
This
is
my spot.
in an
This
interesting
goes here.
spot, but
Yeah.
Nick has an op.
They have those
That goes
ults.
there.
Easily push DFM off the lines.
Launching smoke.
They're gonna gear up for another
Again.
A hit again. JP leading the charge.
Heavy A main, and this time DFM, they are not contesting early. They are planning to play on the site. Seekers now, 2 ults committed. Longclaw dead to rights and is showstopper. Masao, however, popping the breach ult, is only able to find Iz as JP is able to sweep in and clean up the kill, and that neural
Spike
death will
planted.
reveal the double flank coming in. And it looks like Haskan's gonna try and take the long way around. doing a very delayed A main flank, but there's a trick there. You're cooked.
Yeah.
Teflo, however, getting the kill. Trip broken, should be aware of this cipher. No one's turning around though. Indigo's not turning around, which is the
Last
most
player
important
standing.
thing, but it's only Hassan
Enemy
left,
down.
and I don't think that cipher trip break was called out clearly, unless they were more focused on that drop player. However, again, Hassan in the same position as last round, forced to save the rifle yet again.
Actually, opts to go for it. Maybe
Nope.
try to get a kill.
No, there's no time.
Yeah, and
The ninja.
actually Nick goes down before the ult fully takes force. So a bit of unfortunate timing there. DFM a little not as coordinated perhaps as you'd like to see.
What producer? Do you need a tech pause? The cat.
Bit unfortunate there, as you know, our feline friends always always getting in the way.
First coffee, then cats. Like come on, guys. Man, I'm gonna be needing overtime pay for this. My $0 check.
No one's getting paid. No one's getting paid. And if you are getting paid, I have some words. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. I can't believe my cat stepped on my keyboard. It happened. Chat, it happened. I saw your OBS virtual cam go down and I was like, uh-oh, something happened. It shuts down the stream. All right, are you good to go? The overlay.
Well, we could show talk about G2 Lev. 'Cause that's what people.
I
No.
have no idea if it's gonna be cooked fully. I maybe if I
The
start
stream
the match,
the stream
the
the stream will.
overlay.
Oh, what do you mean?
Look. Hold on, I need to give them warning because there are 4 seconds left on the clock. I don't know. Honestly, if the overlay's cooked, that's okay. Just make sure you're following.
No, it looks fine.
Caleb.
It looks. The overlay looks fine.
Let me know when
Maybe.
you're ready. I wouldn't worry about it. It can be chopped. It's okay. Oh, right now it's a black screen. Just make sure you're tabbed in on Val. There we go. Alright. That's good. Yeah, just let me know when you're ready. You good?
Count them down.
Alrighty. We are now back. Overlays. Unfortunate. We are stuck in round one. However, we will do our best. Nick getting an opening pick onto Nova here, while JP overdrive running into tower, able to get that trade, and I can see him. He wants to go in so bad. The flash! Overdrive running out at the most inopportune moment there. Meanwhile, Indigo with the Odin trying to get some spam done, and Long Claws able to escape to the safety
Last
spawn.
player standing.
Meanwhile, a fight in Arcade brewing, and it's a 1v3. Andrew B stuck in tower now. Opting to go Arcade, but is being watched by Longclaw. Was being watched, I should say, and will be spotted out now. I mean, highly unfortunate timing there for the overdrive to run out. JP forced to pull out the gun, making it so Longclaw was able to get that easy kill. Especially because the flash was...
You start from the broadcast, though, it will be fine.
Right here.
I can. Are we? I want to confirm we're live before I ask for confirmations.
Make sure you give them a countdown before you just turn the timer back on.
I also said well they have 20 seconds. Masao said, "Can you ask if teams are ready?" So I'm gonna do that. But are we live? Is everything good?
Yes, we're live.
Okay, overlay is still chopped, but that's okay.
It's gonna be. Can't be helped.
I'm having so much fun. All right, both teams are ready. It is currently 9-11 DFM. They are winning. Don't let the overlay fool you. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Don't let the overlay fool you. We'll keep you in check. Don't you worry.
Yeah, it's what you want to see if you're DFM on their own map pick. Wanting to take it to this third map. Oh, Nick Mick able to collect a kill. The initial fight.
There was a lot of moving parts there. The neon slide, the satchels in, and the flash perfectly blinding JP. Meanwhile, Andrew B able to get Teklo, who, again, only is one person on this drop flank now. And the two ciphers are fighting. And the neural theft will reveal all his gone. It just keeps pushing. I don't think Indigo is fully aware that the push would continue. Meanwhile, it is spotted out on the site. Has to do everything. Is tripped, is tagged. Just getting bullied. And Dementia found me there on map point for Fracture.
Match point.
Is getting punished for just existing there. Has gone big in that round with the util, but also with the 2 kills gotten in enemy territory, claiming the area for DFM and getting them that map control that they needed to take that round and putting them at map point, as you said, and it is just dominance from them. Nice from Nick Mick to open that round as well with that initial kill out of JP.
This is a scattered buy for SRB. 3 rifles, but 2 Spectres and light shield regen shields galore.
Yeah,
and
outlaw
getting that
Nick Mick.
opening pick onto is that's so heads up. Nick Mick with the outlaw, taking note of the economy. Who needs an op when you have the better op? That's also a shotgun.
They're going back
Teklo
into the
now
fight
on a
setup.
bit of an angle, is unable to get that pick. Cypher tripped now, has gone alone on the site, is able to get the sliding JP, but traded out now. Masao trying to defend, I believe, spots out Indigo on drop, who has now taken a more aggressive position. Just 3v3.
And that Brim is too
defensive
far
Brim
away
ult.
to actually utilize that ult, but will have it for the retake. Actually has full util. Should be able to util dump the site.
Not
to go up
too
close. Both flashes, but doesn't use them.
Prepare for hellfire.
Clearing out using your body. Meanwhile, now Nova forced out of position. It's going to be noted. The Brim Molly not completely stopping anyone from standing for the spam, but Andrew B has a Molly of his own. Time's ticking. It could get close, but this smoke should last long enough. A flash now. No one has tapped yet. The tap now finally coming in, and the spam from Andrew B. It's off. And unfortunately
Team
for
ace.
SRB, and thankfully
Defenders
for
win.
DFM, we're going to see you on map 3 Lotus.
DFM
Hopefully.
able to bring it back on their own map pick, proving why they picked it. They have a strat book, and it looked good. And now,
We will see you soon with hopefully the overlay being fixed. Damn that darned cat. We'll see you soon.
And welcome back. No, just kidding.
Oh no, it's the old agent select. That's okay.
What are we talking about?
You know what? It's okay. We'll just tell you what they pick when they lock it in. We are on map 3 Lotus after a lackluster performance from Dementia Found Me on Ascent. They were able to bring it back on Fracture. 13-9?
You can just go to the. You could just switch to the game overlay scene and turn the overlay off because it'll have the agent select right there. If you want.
Unfortunately, the overlay is chopped, which means we don't have to restart at the beginning of the game because it's chopped. So,
Oh, yeah,
no
true.
overlay for you, but we'll do our best to fill you in. Meanwhile, comp-wise, I mean, this is pretty standard Lotus stuff here. I mean, the double duelist from Sunshine and Rainbows with the neon rays. I'm interested
mic's
to
hot.
see if Tekla...
Oh damn.
We're an agent select! You did the intro back!
My bad.
Oh my god. This guy...
I'm hungry.
I'm so hungry I could eat up. Anyway, I'm interested to see the Teklo Yoru, as obviously we all know Yoru was taken out back in the Bronx, in the back streets. And his last Yoru outing wasn't the best in the world, but we'll
Well, I
have
mean,
to see.
I saw the vision. The util actually wasn't bad, but they kind of got diffed by the team that they were up against. AV having a life game, as well as straight. So.
I like how Masao has the old DFM thing, like, because he's the captain.
This is big. Yeah, and this will be App 3 the decider. Defense for DFM. And
you can't
looks
turn
like
on the overlay once you're in the game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Silos.
looks like it will be a full push towards the C site from the offense of SRB. And actually, this is a hard read that is incorrect on the side of DFM, as both teams are playing fully separate.
A Rebel taken, C Mound taken. It looks like this is going to be a 5v5 retake, if I'm not mistaken. Util being come in by both teams. Meanwhile, Andrew B is lurking outside of B here, and it is smoked off and now noted. Just holding that pressure, but Nick with the shot through the smoke. It's disgusting. It's incredible. Paranoia will get the fade off that angle, but is ahead of this Vice Wall here. Meanwhile, a counter Paranoia as well, but the team now flooding into CT. Dog spotting out is. There's 3 players here. Right clicks galore. Trades galore. Teklo now crunching these 2 players who are stuck with the right clicks again. From Iz and JP, and surely they know that Iz is here. You hear these footsteps now. Bomb is smoked off, and there's no contact, no bullets made just yet. Longclaw now halving bomb, has to do something, is able to get that right click, and this defuse is completed. Longclaw able to get that round out. I was liking what DFM, I was liking what SRB were doing, pushing up into CT, but all of them pushed so far that they ended up getting crunched.
Yeah, a little. Yeah, and like you said, yeah, because they paused there at the end towards spawn. They need to just keep going, but Nick Mick getting picks, applying that much pressure, and then at the very end there, JP just not able to land any of that spam with the ghost, put in a very tough position. Longclaw able to convert with 3 kills on the round, and that will be round 1 for DFM this time. Both teams fighting for this rubble control, but
The classic
wanting to fully commit, it
season
seems. Applying that one.
That's gonna be some damage onto JP with the Marshall there. Not getting smoked off yet. Meanwhile, Haskan is pushing up C, gonna get this wall out, but Indigo is the one who gets first blood, immediately traded out by Nick, who finds another. JP on very low health. Nova on 1 HP as well. Door opens, but not reacted fast enough.
I'm out of here.
I mean, oh my god, JP is disgusting. Able to drive-by right-click with the classic? That's gross. That's robbery.
Yeah, but they
Meanwhile,
still
the
haven't
Haskan is
recovered.
pushing up.
Still haven't
And these
recovered
players are
bomb
both
and
so low.
One enemy remaining.
Gun barrel spotted out. And it's all up to JP, who hasn't cleared out Nick in this drop position yet. I honestly don't think he will at all.
Marshall, not the gun you really want in the 2v1 like this. You still have to go
Certainly
pick a bomb.
not.
Yeah, we'll get a better.
I mean,
weapon.
Spectre is
seconds left.
gained.
No one overstepping on the side of DFM. And they don't really want to lose either of these weapons. Not very good for
No,
the
I mean,
econ.
Despite how this round goes, it's good damage.
I got spike.
Throws away the classic, doesn't need that.
10 seconds left.
Trying to get an early fight, but 7 seconds on the board. All the pressure on JP now. As it's a
Yeah.
screen from Haskan. And the third on the round collected. Both weapons will go into the next round.
That's some
as ideal,
great
but they will
discipline.
take it.
Great discipline from DFM there, not giving JP
Now
any
we
information about where players were, and just getting him paranoid to the point where he planted the bomb at 6 seconds left, and then you get
Need to move my
and it's
wall.
over.
Yeah, that was
Confirming
Now we wait.
Bit of a lazy push from SRB. Just the wall's baited out on their flank, and they're just still not ready for that B hit. A door is open and everything, and or maybe door wasn't open.
Gotta go.
The
Either
door was
way,
open.
Cover going
Okay,
out.
that's
There
what I
wasn't
thought.
anyone looking to beat me.
Yeah, just not aware then.
Oh my god,
flavored.
Masako is able to finally confirm that kill onto Iz. Meanwhile, JP getting that trade. Longclaw TPing towards safety here, and Thorn smoke to try to stop any pushing. Door's gonna get hit here. No one immediately on the B site. However, there is a Vice Wall here. Going to separate out the Omen from the rest. However, wall coming down now, and there are 2 players in this smoke ready to pop out. The timing's a little off, but
Spike down.
kills are
B.
had. Even
Damage
trades
dealt.
for 2v2.
This is good damage from the side of DFM.
Oh, I like this. I love this from Teklo, actually. Breaking the door and then cloning in.
Yeah, and go for the long wrap.
It's not gonna do much good when they're going towards C, and they know one player is towards door if they opened it up. Maybe
enemy
not aware that
remaining.
Haskan is on the
Spike
C
planted.
side of this door, however, and now that discipline again from DFM, waiting for Teklo to come in. Footstep heard in Waterfall.
Not ready yet.
Will be smoked out. Should give some notion that Nova is maybe playing CT, especially when they know where the bomb's about to be planted.
Portal closed.
And now the due diligence clearing out the site. Swinging, and Teklo is able to clean up that kill. That is going to be a bonus round conversion for Dementia.
Very well played
Team
for
Ace.
DFM. A team
Thanks
ace
for
there.
helping me
Every
take out
player
the trash.
collecting their own kill, getting their one. And that was a nice peek out of the smoke. A nice timing there on the B site from Longclaw and I believe Nick. Yeah. Masao going down there in Mound was still able to collect one, so it put them in a decent position to convert the round, and they did. And now going into a full rifle round.
Oh god.
Hard
It's
to
an A. It's a
take.
Rebel Clash. Chaos. Meanwhile, the C's and the Nate are in 2 different positions, but the reveals from both sides are amazing. Indigo getting 2 with the Spectre, Nick only getting 1, and the kills are going out in favor of Sunshine and Rainbows. Longclaw, however, surviving to the last bullet, able to get 2 with his dying breath, and now it's all left up to Haskan,
They will know
who
where
the
he
wall
is.
now is in A. Position noted now. Haskan is going to completely reposition here, it looks like.
This is best
Spike
option in
planted.
this scenario. But the HP on both players for SRB is full.
Oh god. They're not. Oh, Andrew B finally turns to heaven at the exact moment, but no spottage out yet. It's
enemy
hard.
remains
The off
ready.
angle's not good enough. However, not looking towards drop the crouch. And the rope hurt as well.
Launching thorns.
This player is completely
Nice.
unnoted. Drop's not gonna get cleared at all. Nova is able to get that kill.
But it's
Unfortunate,
still
really.
with so much damage that they win that round. As it is only
The
one
fourth
player who
round. It's always
lives.
the 4th round.
Yeah, this puts the econ not in a great position for either team, really. I mean, both teams. Oh, Nick Mick will be able to get up onto that op. Gonna go for
That's
that
true.
hold on mound, and will
got
have
Auburn
many
rifles.
targets.
Uh-oh. Oh, wait,
Shot
those
missed his legs, JP.
Yes. No one has pushed up past this one way now, but a lot of util being committed, and Nova gets out unscathed. Meanwhile, the rest of the team
Still waiting.
going towards A here. Misao's pushed up pretty far. No util committed yet, and breaking that door to escape, gets out with his life.
Launching thorns.
The Nightfall committed by the attacking side is gone, left on the site scarred at 10 HP here. Has Steel Guard in hand, and it's gonna get popped. It's gonna get at least 3 or 4 people here, stopping any push from occurring. And they're now all 5 are trapped in tree.
Yeah, the smoke to delay as well. Keeps them prisoners.
But they're DFM, they're second guessing. The door opened and closed so many times, but it got popped again. Oh my god, all 5 players, everyone's still alive. No kills have happened yet, only damage.
30 seconds
Jesus.
left.
Oh, Haskan though taking an exploratory approach, catching Nova off guard now, retreating into tree, just trying to buy some time for the rest of the team to rotate. Meanwhile, trying to get some picks, will find Indigo, the only player outside the door, already finding 2. Not going to be rooted out too easily, especially
10
since the
seconds
time
left.
is ticking. Finally does fall,
Enemy
but long
remaining.
claw able to get Iz, Misao able to get
Spike
JP and Andrew B. An impossible situation. That's a clean round from DFM, but an interesting one
My
nonetheless.
ult is ready.
That is a huge
Push a button.
round from Haskan, the
Day.
only player to go down in that exchange, but is able to get 2 before he is punished. It's just, he's given once, and he capitalizes on it. That will keep the economy solid for DFM as they get their 4th round. And this will be a pistol buy for the side of SRB, as they do not look as strong at the beginning of this 3rd map. Map 2, DFM's pick. They allowed DFM to get up to 2 rounds before they started a 5-round comeback. But now, DFM in the driver's seat.
It's true. Early C main presence here. Paranoia will be committed early, getting a lot. The Fade Eye as well, getting a lot of info for SRB, and oh my god, Tekla with the spam just kept going, and Indigo ran right into it. Meanwhile, a player spotted out in B main by the dog here. We know it's Andrew B, they don't.
And now players move from their positions on the defense there. Long block. A little awkward
Does
there.
escape. Gets out of the stun, out of the nade, doesn't get paranoid, but
Time to jump.
now Sunshine and Rainbows, they're all over the site. You have to weed them out of their positions, but you know, better weaponry. You should be able to do it well. JP's head spotted of a messy kill, and Nick actually committing the showstopper to this 5v2. Nova able to get 1, and Nick able to clean it out with that rocket. Another clean round from DFM.
The showstopper on flame to punish the late player. Well played from Nick, and that leaves them the Nightfall and the From the Shadows for the next time that they want to use that for a retake. A good combo, probably one of the best combos for that Omen ult.
Sorry, I saw
Yet
the elephant
another
and then Caleb
round.
passed it, and it made me sad.
Let's address the elephant in the room.
No, behind
it?
you. No, behind you. No, behind you.
There it is. Yeah.
Address
this
me.
Elephant. We are addressing it as DFM are taking even
Looks
bigger
like they're-
lead here.
Looks like Sunshine and Rainbows, they're taking A and C space. Meanwhile, Dementia are pushing out B, and Silly with a wide swing is able to get his gone. Meanwhile, Teklo has pushed up so far and whiffs those first shots, and Nick is spotted out behind the box, gets spammed. That is a great turn of fortune for Sunshine and Rainbows, and highly unfortunate for DFM.
Planted.
Oh goodness. Longclaw stuck in the corner. It does TP out, obviously. Paranoia committed, should blind some players. Getting spammed out now. Does find one, but is the only one alive to try and 1v5 clutch this. We've seen it before, and is just gonna push up and clean that kill up. No ults committed on either side.
And that is a good answer back from the side of SRB. A much needed round. They get that push-up pick on C Mound. They call the team back, and they're able to deal with the players that have pushed out of B. A little overzealous, if I'm honest, from DFM. I mean, Teklo gets into that position, but with the longer teleport on the Yoru, not able to get out in time, and the op from Nick not able to help.
Find you.
Yeah, an op B main push is kind of insane. Meanwhile, JP has pushed up really far. Gets a dink. That's a Phantom moment right there. Teklo, who got spotted out by the Fade Eye, will not be punished. Will be able to TP out. Meanwhile, map control has been taken on C from SRB, and this plant should go down relatively easy now. But again, there's going to be a lot of ults available here. Dimensional Drift, Nightfall, Steel Garden, and Steel Garden on the side of SRB, and the Showstopper as well. So
And a late
let's see
flank.
if this is, you know, a billion round.
Late flank and Indigo, maybe perhaps thinking a player was going to push out of B, but I was just going to join most of the players on Mound.
Here
Also
now,
very
all
much
the
the fight.
ults come out. Dimensional Drift is able to get Masao, and Teklo unveils, getting suppressed, but it doesn't matter. Even though the player backside was deafened by the Fade ult, they were fully aware of that possibility, and now a 3v2. Nick able to get a spam kill, but the time's ticking, and there's just not enough. This gun has to try and do damage, and that's gonna be another round win. But only one gun saved for SRB.
Yeah, what an exchange of ults there. So many thrown in from DFM, and this was something that we saw on Fracture. The more ults that they throw in, the less likely it is that they will win the round. DFM unable to convert these. But now, with only one ult in the arsenal, statistically more likely that they'll win this round, I suppose.
From the shadows, still being held on. The most impactful ult. I think Nick may have messed up the satchels there. Just an
Intentional, actually. You
educated
just
guess.
don't understand. You're not a race player.
I'm not, clearly. Meanwhile, Omen ult should be heard and drop. Haskan's backing out of the site. Not gonna try and make any risky hero plays. Meanwhile, Paranoia does miss. Nade
Spike
committed.
planted.
Looks like this is gonna be a 5v5 retake. Meanwhile, Teklo
Oh,
is
that's
gonna
good.
trigger the wall late with a clone, which I think is disgustingly good.
I think. Well,
Oh god.
might be aware. Actually, all the players leaving back towards rubble, so this is not ideal for SRB.
No, the Steel Garden forcing them all out of tree. Well, not all of them. JP still stuck in there, but meanwhile, kills going in favor. There's two in tree, and JP with the slide gets two. However, it's Indigo left in a 2v1, unable to clutch the round out.
Just
Nick
in
with
the-
3k.
Yeah. Oh, yes. 1.8 seconds. Masao will get the defuse. And they keep themselves in the lead by a good margin. 6-3 now in favor of DFM. As it will still be a rifle round here. For both
Yeah,
teams.
both teams are able to buy.
Con in a decent position. Alt economy not really online yet for either team. You have the overdrive for SRB and the showstopper for DFM, but will be just a shooting round. And it's a push towards Mound. from the attackers.
No one's pushing past this one way, though. There's a lot of respect being given. Meanwhile, the deep bomb buddy there,
Portal
getting a lot of
closed.
info, clearing
Time
out
to
B
jump.
main, but Haskan able to find that lurker, Andrew B. That's going to be a really big pick, stopping any inserts. Meanwhile, all 4 of these Sunshine and Rainbow players, they are heading towards the B site. Shots fired. Longclaw gonna smoke that up. A paranoia committed as well, gonna stop anything, and now the door is hit, but Masao's position is incredible. Gets 2 on the way out. And now a 2v4. Teklo has the flash ready, but ahead of it was JP, who wasn't prepared for that swing so close. Longclaw able to trade out, and it's 7-3 DFM.
Nice retake and nice map control. DFM just reading these large hits that SRB is trying to run. And
It's gonna
Druby
be an
will
eco
go
for
down to
SRB.
Haskan to open up that round. And yeah, not a good buy here. Wanting to save up for that final round of the half. It's just this discipline from DFM that we keep talking about that is winning them these rounds. They get the man advantage and they maintain it.
Heavy rebel control now being taken on the side of Dementia found me. But it seems like it's just a default. Obviously, when you only have pistols, what can you do, unfortunately? They need to give Vice her info flashback. I'm just saying.
I'm with you on that one. DFM
Fade.
not
Prowler not
over
spotting out anything.
doing it in these anti-ecos. I like the way that they're playing discipline yet again.
Boombot
SRB
spotting out
did-
Andrew B in V main. The door open for a safe escape, but again, that default, you're just trying to find any overextension you can, trying to find any of those picks, but DFM, they're playing discipline. They're holding this space well.
Portal closed.
And now they'll group up to refight the rubble where players are already
Util comes
Locked
out
in.
now. Paranoia. Teklo able to get 2, getting watched though on the pistol. 3, 4. That's a 4K from Teklo there. No one really contesting him on rubble. He's just able to clean house there.
switch.
is a big kill there. Again, anti-eco, so easy fight, but 4 kills is 4 kills, and that will get the Dimensional Drift online. A good ult to have in this final round. That will be full rifles. As far as the ult economy, I mean, Masao 1 off, 3 on the side of SRB, so how do they want to play this? Will they default or will they heavy push? Looks like a kind of play towards rubble. We're gonna just let Masao get his ult online.
Unfortunate there, trying to contest, and JP's the one who's going to take the brunt of that damage there. Meanwhile, Teklo is kind of playing with fire here, really playing with fire. The spam off is won by Iz instead, and now the overdrive pop is a full take, and it's gone industry position yet again. Will not find anything. Masao's able to find Nova, but a 4v2. This is unfavorable for DFM.
Spike planted.
Slow down a bit. I think just trying to get whatever picks he can. Fade Prowler getting shot out. Thorns popped. It's last round. You might as well go for it as hard as you can, but it's going to be difficult to root out these players, especially when you have no info, no idea where they're going to be. And now the bomb time ticking away. And the Steel Garden as well getting popped. I mean, it's an impossible round, and Andrew B cleaning up those kills. And as we approach our halftime, I have breaking news.
Switching sides.
G2 won.
Boring.
Oh!
Not as interesting a result as whatever the result of this game will be, because PCMT is just so
Truth news.
far superior to NA, or America's rather, Valorant. And
Hot
now,
Drivers Tourney is more important than VCT.
the 6th full pistol round of this game, the final one as well. But it's an 8-4
Stop
half
it, stop.
for DFM. Looking good in this decider. And now on the attack.
A brawl in B main. You never see this on Lotus. It's always A or C. But meanwhile, we're gonna get a slaughter in B main here. As Ticklo and Nick just clean house. I mean, that's the best start you could possibly hope for if you're DM.
Yeah, that's not enough damage if you're SRB. I mean, Nick goes low, but that's it. And he's gonna have to do a lot.
Oh. Sometimes the right clicks don't hit, and it looks like they are farming Ray's ult here as Nick has Spike and is gonna get 3 orbs here. Meanwhile, Tekla flashed himself and dies because of it. Andrew
Not
B
again.
with the right click.
We've been here before.
We know how deadly he can be, but a spam wallbang with the ghost is gonna be pretty good. Meanwhile, the C's does hit on the Andrew B, should be noted here. Flashed as well. Don't have a lot of hopes for this. A bullet going astray from a Scon, but the crossfire here setup is pretty good. Andrew B now opening door. I believe just trying to do whatever damage he can. We'll only be able to find 2. Not terrible, but 9-4 is not the scoreline you want to be going into the second half.
Hascan with 2 as well on the round from the Classic. As a good round from DFM. Winning out that fight in outside of B. And actually, the B walk is usually what you see on a secondary round when you've lost the first round. So the defense, went for that on the secondary, and now they're not going to buy up.
No,
gonna
3
play a little
Bulldogs
more.
and a Spectre, though, on the side of DFM.
Yeah. And the defense has stacked the A site, so what's the read here from DFM?
The overlay is somewhat working. Only somewhat.
The C fight is
Guns
so
aren't
important.
accurate.
Nick gonna just apply some pressure. Yep, bait out that wall there. So, and Druby not gonna feel comfortable to leave that C site.
Not pulling any rotates, however. I mean, this is certainly a change of pace from SRB. They're forced on the eco, and they're not pushing or extending, trying to make a play. They're waiting for DFM to hit the site and do whatever it takes to try and get those guns out of their hands. The pop now coming in. All hits. Dog catches onto no one. Boombot. The nade a little bit after the C's. Meanwhile, the stun doesn't catch on to anyone, but his aim is better than Nick's. And JP somehow still alive. Ascon, though, will be able to clean up that kill. And now the pinch onto Iz, who's able to get 1 before going out. Masao able to get Indigo in heaven. A 3v2. A lot of damage has already been done here. 2 players extremely low. This round is winnable.
Spike planted.
Meanwhile, TP Heaven.
Cover going out.
A close smoke, flash broken. Trying to get whatever space you can. The door opening as well, clearing out tree. That's going to be a lot of space. Nova now pushing out, able to get 1. Does know about the player above, but Longclaw is able to win out that spam battle. That is really good damage from the side of SRB. They're able to get a Bulldog and a Spectre down, so this is going to be a bit of a shoddy buy round, but or bonus, I should say. But we'll have to see how it goes.
Yeah, and this is going to be the important round for SRB. Full rifles, and DFM on a bit of a lighter buy. Nobody opting into that Outlaw. It's going to be all Phantoms and Vandals, but they have to convert this round to keep this map going, to bring it to double digits. SRB to take back this match that they started off so strongly, and JP's going to open it up with a good shot.
Are able to find that kill off of a faulty one-way as well, but the push here, catching Indigo off guard, and upgraded gun for Teklo here. Meanwhile, Nick is going completely in. Knife out, getting that upgrade. Whenever you're on an eco, it's a B hit, but Andrew B's able to get 2, even out the score, and now it's all duelists alive. Bomb's gonna go down on A here, but Nick
Last
pushed
player
up, is able to
standing.
get his JP with a great trade. And a 1v1, JP full
Spike
kit
planted.
available as well. And now just running in.
Gotta go.
Teklo hasn't been spotted out yet, I believe, and the timing is insane. Teklo going for the full wrap.
JP. Oh. This is... Oh. makes
Footstep
a
heard
step.
by Teklo.
This is just ringing around the
Teklo is
rosy.
playing
Patience.
amazingly. The second tap as well, and the clone for the footsteps. Teklo plays that flawlessly. What a beautiful round there. And play from Teklo, able to convert that bonus.
Techie, logical, and a good clutch there from the Yoru player, still finding value in the big 26 from that agent. 11-4 now. As DFM looking so good on this map. They're playing together. They convert that bonus round. Now the
overlay's
pressure
broken
is
in
very
ways I've never
much
seen.
on SRB.
That is true. 11-4. You're letting, after such a dominant performance on Ascent, it's slipping out of their hands. Meanwhile, now clearing out any space. BC heavy leaning here. Smoke and players noted. No damage though on the side of Teklo. JP does get a bit. And also to note, Showstopper's online for Nick, which could be a really big exec ult here.
Cutting through.
And now, the pop coming out. Flash, Paranoia, the clone as well, getting shot out. No TP committed. Nick getting a kill on Andrew B. Now the TP is committed, however. And trades are to be had. A 3v3, a 3v2, I should say. SRB, they are winning this round currently. Ooh, playing for your ones. Clear the corner, clear the corner, clear the corner, clear the corner. Didn't clear the corner, but you know the player's there. And Haskan is unable to get that kill. A 4K from Iz. Stopping the bleeding. It's always the fourth round. It's always the fourth round.
It's better late than never as well for SRB is showing that the SRB are not out yet. And it's just not a good exec from the side of DFM. Just giving ones who are just running in. The util not there to supplement it as well. So go back to that discipline that was working before. It's going to be some preset plays, and we're just not shooting the fade on. We don't like to shoot it. It's not fun.
Here comes the shots.
What is my observer doing?
And now
Last
the
player
push. I just don't think DFM were ready for that, for the re-aggression, the deep re-aggression into A, and it's SRB's trademark fast-paced nature, you know? And now it's all left up to Haskan, miles away from the spike, looking to do whatever damage he can. Ahem.
Yeah.
Redundant.
Able to get second
Nova.
on the round. 3 more to deal with. Has the ult, but probably is not going to use it in this scenario. Doesn't have the spike, which is the important thing. He's gonna have to break the breakable door.
I think
So
you're just going for damage at this point, unfortunately. JP's head spotted out, and Haskan is being respected. If anyone could clutch a round, it is this man right here. I've seen it with my own eyes. They tell tales about it, but it looks like Haskan is just gonna waste some time, try and find some over-aggression, but this is gonna be a save.
and now this is the
10
round that
seconds
you
left.
can call a timeout. None called yet in this map. Mara in the coaching booth, subbing for Sizable.
I think JP has some strong opinions about Leviathan right now.
Probably a
brought
fan
weapons made of
disappointed
metal
in the loss,
kill
I'd
me.
imagine.
Ironic.
And there it is, the timeout.
And, yeah.
Mara, what
Timeout
is
being
going
called
to
by
be the
Coach
plan?
Amara, by the way. Amaro stepping in for map 3. Sizable has left SRB.
Not permanently.
Oh my god.
Just for this
Not
match.
permanently, but just for now.
I
Meanwhile,
think
I'm gonna take the time to talk about how fucked the overlay is right now. It says SRB's up 11 and DFM has 6. It says is 36 and 27 because I think it's
Holy-
counting the kills from Fracture
Might be the
and from
goat.
this map.
just might be the GOAT, actually.
But Teklo's kills are like frozen on the Fracture side. Some of the
No.
kills are frozen on Fracture, but like the rest of them are it's adding. It's kind of weird.
I think in this timeout, it's kind of an easy adjustment. If you're DFM, they've gone away from the disciplined playstyle that they were playing before. That was working so much. But unfortunately, in doing that, they allowed SRB an in, and that in is in confidence. Now they're pushing, and SRB as well are getting more disciplined, are playing more together, are pushing things as a team. And so Amara not only could give them a preset strat perhaps, but also just calm the nerves, get them to lock in a little bit. It's only 2
Well,
rounds
another
away
B-main
from
fight.
match point. And this B fight did
That's
not
out.
go the way of SRB before. Will
Nick
it
is gonna
now?
satchel in completely and gets capped. The paranoia catching on to a lot of players here. A lot of counter util though. No further fighting to be had. DFM should be noted they are on an eco round. Only Hiscon has a rifle.
Go, go, go.
Meanwhile, 2 Stingers and a Spectre for the other players. Bit of a slowdown. Wall tripped here. The 2 Vices are fighting it out, and I think Andrew B has missed the timing on Hiscon. Perfectly threading the needle there. I believe waiting for this crunch onto JP before any pushing. The kill is had. And Teklo TPing on a site immediately traded out. Hiscon, unfortunately, unable to get any more value off of that lurk. Unfortunate timing there.
Spike
Certainly
planted.
a miss, but
There.
this round is winnable. Even in a 2v3, I say that, but the Steel Garden now being popped. These
Last
guns
player
not in
standing.
hand, and Nightfall not committed. Your primary still jammed, Longclaw. You have to stick to the classic. Time ticking away, and gun finally back in hand now, but Nova on the defuse, not planted for you. Especially not
Not
planted for
sticking.
you. Only some spam being have. No one's sticking.
One
You're right
enemy
on that.
remaining.
And Longclaw is gonna almost clutch the round out, but Andrew B is able to get that final kill.
And
I
Druby
think
once
timeout
again
was good.
being a menace around those smokes, able to clutch yet another round for SRB. And now here's where
Now
we
we
probably see the timeout implemented. Full rifle round. And it's 4 ults on the
No
side of
charges.
DFM. If there's a preset strat from Amara, now's the round where you're probably going to see it. And it's 2 rounds to match point, but that's a lot in this game of Valorant, especially as SRB are getting their win back. They're believing in this comeback. 3 ults for them as well, as it's another rubble fight.
Ooh, the
Hawks
C's
just aren't
nade
broken.
getting some damage, I think. And now the Nightfall being committed as well. Longclaw getting dinked out a bit. TPing back, not being too aggressive. Meanwhile, Nick is taking up that position.
angle.
Spamming is only 13 HP, and Teklo
Cutting through.
shot a bit too early. And TP's out before any damage can be found. And Nova, who had pushed out into DFM's spawn, does get punished, and this is not looking good for SRB. Iz and Andrew B both on extremely low
return.
health here. And
I'll
now the
handle
dimensional
this.
drift being committed. Iz should hopefully be spotted out here in back
That
sight.
carrier is dead.
Doesn't, but
Spotted
does
it
get
well.
traded. Meanwhile, Teklo does push into the spawn now. Gets caught out. Wow, Vegan
remaining.
Indigo meanwhile pushing out. Completely unaware. What? Teklo getting caught out in the dimensional drift. Uncloaking in front of
30
Andrew B.
seconds left.
And Indigo killing too, but Nick here on a flank that I think Indigo's is watching, and the dink. The wallbang
Whoa.
dink, I should say.
Blade from Indigo there,
is-
taking a timing through the smoke. Beautiful. And now, SRB, they're definitely believing in this comeback, as they are kind of snowballing it here in these rounds.
Yeah,
Only one
they
all
got
used
4
though
rounds in a
for
row.
EFM, and I was gonna say before they had won the round, I don't like the way that they're playing their rubble fight. They fight for rubble, but their sentinel is set up on A, so as soon as you take rubble, you kind of give it up quickly. And instead, is caught in such a bad position there, and Teklo's unfortunately though not able to collect the kill, and that comes back to bite them later. It's just heroics on the...
3 spotted out with the eye, but is able to get that kill. JP brought down to 30 HP there by the nade, and heavy rubble. Looking for any peeks. There's 4 players. Meanwhile,
they're
Andrew
gonna keep going for it.
Has gone, isn't looking, isn't aware, and now the crunch coming out. It is just disastrous. Teklo is able to get one, and TP's gonna be main. It's a 3v1. I would believe. It's possible. Theoretical. But I don't think it's gonna happen based off of the position Indigo has. Gun barrel sticking out, but Nova is able to clean it up. It is 11-9 DFM. They are losing this lead. And as you said, the snowball is really starting to roll down.
Yeah. Heroics not able to come through there. Still another timeout though for Amara. Might wait a couple more rounds. Still full rifles on both teams, so and it's still the ult economy as well. It was just that rubble fight from SRB, and they just double down and keep going. And it was that push out from the C site to pinch DFM. It's well played from the side of Sunshine and Rainbows.
Bit of an adjustment here now. Instead of fighting Rebel, we're fighting for Mound, and SRB is well adjusting. They aren't going for any early fights. They're playing more default style. Nova spotting out one. Going for the jump spot again. Doesn't see anything, but there are a lot of players here. Dog now. Nade gonna be committed. Smoke as well. Seas as well. I mean, it's just Yuto being traded out. Space being denied. Nick getting tagged up by the Prowler. Highly unfortunate, really. Another smoke into B. Andrew B out in the open. Hiscon isn't able to get that kill, but neither is Andrew B. A little bit of damage traded to the both of them. I think they want to end C here, just based off of the time and the positionings. But it's gonna be interesting. Score's alive after crossing B main with the knife out. Nightfall now committed. Indigo and Nova deafened. Meanwhile, JP through the door, popping that overdrive in response. The wall is not good enough. It's gone on a measly 1 HP. Is able to die with the nade delaying the plant. But the showstopper from Nick able to get the kill, and now a 2v1 Andrew B just trying to do anything to delay that plant, but it is too little too late. Nick with the 4K, and we are on match point for DFM.
Down to the wire in that round. Looking a little close, but Mick, just in the nick of time, comes out with a hero round, 4 kills, utilizing that showstopper and the rifle to bring his team to match point. DFM, they are stopped in their tracks as the snowball has stopped rolling. They need to answer back now. Econ is not in a great spot though.
Yeah. SRB not taking any early fights. However, JP has pushed out, and Hiscon finding a spam kill onto Indigo. That is an unfortunate start to this round. Wow, Teklo is the lurker this time around.
Yeah.
Time to jump.
Trying to bide time here, trying to get any.
This
oh
is
no!
very
Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it!
Oh, the timing! Takes that DP, but he's not ready for JP.
Moment possible. Steel Garden getting popped. Nick's able to get away from it. Unable to get that kill onto Iz, bringing him down to 1 HP. Meanwhile, that nade is doing massive damage. Able to kill him. The sound is with the 3K. The timings were terrible for SRB, but they are able to somehow win that round out.
It's Iz and JP once again, that dynamic duo able to take that round.
Now we win.
for SRB. And like you said, the timings just weren't there for them, but it's the gunplay that works out in the end. DFM not able to capitalize off of some of those early picks. And it's SRB willing to take the map control and get in behind DFM, kind of ruining their timings a little bit with these flanks. Kind of putting Teklo in some bad positionings.
Time to
Now
jump.
it's a very bad buy here. 3 classics for the side of SRB. We're not catching any of the action because we don't know how to observe here. No, just kidding. that was mean. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
How rude! How disrespectful you are!
What does he even do? What does he even do?
What is he doing? Hula Pro in the kitchen!
And Nick Mick with that outlaw again. 3 full shields.
I'm surprised Longclaw didn't get cut out by the wall there. Seemed like a very long trigger time there.
Thorns active.
Well, the name says it all.
And Ruby's able to get nicked before any further outlaw damage is done. Does get tagged up 140 for his troubles.
Well,
I kind of like this
30
smoke
seconds
from
left.
Longclaw here. They threw it on the previous round where they were able to kill Indigo through spam. It's pretty deceiving in terms of what space the attackers and the defenders get based off of it. Now the TP in, Longclaw close, able to clean up Andrew B. Gets Andrew B. Is right there, ready for that trade. Wow, Spawn picking up that outlaw, able to get one. But with only less than 4 seconds left on the clock, all you need is damage or die.
and it's Indigo to collect the final kill. 12 to 11.
One of us.
And there
God.
it is. Amara calling the second timeout of the game.
I
The
mean, this
team
has
that
really
has been
gone
in the
away.
lead the entire time is the one utilizing these tactical timeouts to try to maintain this lead and bring it to a match point.
Yeah. The map has really gone away from DFM. They were up, what, 11-5? And then now it's 12-11. But the real question is it a real comeback or a fake comeback? Are we going to see overtime or not in this map 3?
Certainly would be enjoyable for us as the casters and the viewers
I love me
of
more
this game,
rounds.
but if you're DFM, you want to close it out now. If you're SRB, you want to take it to overtime. You need to. Hopefully, you win it in overtime. The game doesn't drag on for too much longer. As stamina does become an issue overtime at the end of a BO3 with both maps not really being stomped. So a lot of rounds played here today, and interested to see what the pre-made plan is here for DFM into this perhaps final round.
What is
Lovely
this
grove
TD?
here. I'm just loving that.
Lovely grove with the void underneath. I love the
Grove.
void this time of year.
The trees growing.
Paranoia and Seize Nade stopping any A-Rubble aggression from DFM, but SRB, they're going to back off here.
Alt Economy
They've
actually.
taken the space,
Bring them down.
but they're not committing to it, which is the right play.
Alt Economy is much stronger for the side of SRB here. Once again, that Nightfall in from the shadows, good combo, as well as the Showstoppers in the hand of Iz.
Showstopper and Nightfall on the side of DFM. It's halfway for either of them. Not looking good.
Shadows traveling.
While getting tripped here by the Order clone, and a re-exploration into rubble after the initial fight.
I just want to point out,
Nading out
Longclaw's
that
running a
corner.
classic with a teammate who
What?
has 32,000 creds, or rather 3,200 creds. But
What?
Handle
maybe miscommunication there. Now it's a dimensional drift for the recon.
Scatter.
Scoping out that A site.
No one's there. Meanwhile, is waiting for the Showstopper to pop. Teklo in
30
drop
seconds
immediately.
left.
TP's out. Don't want to get caught out. Nightfall in response. The plant will come down. Masao sticking it for the team. Gets blinded up, and Nick gets killed. But Teklo able to get JT. Trying to come out of JP door and the showstopper popped from Iz. Spike is tapped, and Andrew B from behind. That class is doing work, but no one is
One
there
enemy
to stop
remaining.
the fuse. But
Well, the
the spam from Husqvarna is good, but the bomb tapped and Indigo again just sticking, holding that is able to clutch the round, folks. We are going to overtime.
Indigo
That's devastating.
Switching sides.
delivering blues for
Overtime.
DFM. Not how they wanted this to go here. Bringing it to overtime. SRB
Go, go, go.
down by many rounds.
I'm out of here.
Can't recall the number. But it doesn't matter now. Both teams on equal footing econ-wise, on equal footing round-wise. Now, one timeout for each team in this OT. And it's the same
It was 11-4.
way we started the game. It's going to be a team on A and a team going C.
Oh my god.
This time, though, rifles instead of secondaries.
Who needs pistol strats when you can just be in overtime and have a gun to your name? It looks like this A exploration though, the early rubble control, and all this util being dumped onto the C site, it's gonna indicate that the C hit's coming in strong. Interested to see how SRB handle this though, if they're gonna push up into CT again, if they're gonna
Spike
allow themselves
planted.
to be crunched. Meanwhile, Teklo, I believe, has gone past the vice wall. Nope, the clone triggered it. I'm just a chop chud. Paranoia is perfect. No kills secured yet, but there are 3 people in Deathclaw now. Swan's able to hold the line. As well as Longclaw. Indigo forced to reload. The horde of
Last player standing.
Meanwhile, is ahead of the nade. Is caught out of position, and it's all left on the shoulders of Andrew B in C main. Coming in now. That's
Scam's not
one kill,
connecting.
but Nick just sticking that bomb. A beautiful retake from DFM, but also allowing SRB to push into them and to make their own mistakes.
Switching sides. Match point.
Yeah, same pistol round strat and the same result as the first round in OT goes the way of DFM. And now, once again, one round away from match point. SRB, once again, on the back foot. And they will go back to their defense default. Doesn't look like they want to push out too far, fight for any rubble, any mound. Looks like they just want
There's
to
pings
hold
on
the
B main
line.
though.
Oh, might be another B main fight, but this time SRB. DFM, sorry. It's not gonna be
JP
a fight.
legs Tekla with the ult. CXC coming in. Nick is fully blinded. The door now getting hit as well. Kills
down,
do go
C.
in favor of DFM. But Nova caught off guard by Andrew
One
B is
enemy
able to get
remaining.
2, able to get 3. It's all left up to Longclaw in a 1v2 situation. Andrew B, the anchor of C-Site, able to get 3 kills.
Longclaw still has the spike, so this is optimal for this situation.
Door tap trying to get some pressure off of C main here.
Longclaw will have a smoke online, which will help to supplement this as well. Gonna throw it C. Looks like that's where he wants to end.
That's gonna be the indicator. You're gonna hear the neon as well. Ping's now coming in. Longclaw trying to play in that.
Oh, the op is trained on the angle.
JP holding that angle and Longclaw trying to escape back into that smoke.
Switching
But
sides.
Nova, who was
Overtime.
pushed out into sight, is able to get that spam, and we go again.
Sunshine and rainbows. Trying to find those rays of hope in this OT. Not letting the game get away from them just yet. 13-13.
No more theory.
And it's Iz and then Drewby towards the top of the leaderboard. And Drewby so big in some of these rounds here. Just holding the line for SRB. Now it's just like we're trying to end towards mound here.
God, we
SRB
love
pressure
it
house
Seaside,
cam.
don't we?
There it is, Seaside Lotus. Fan favorite.
Go, go, go.
There's 3 players of DFM on the A site, so they're going to be late to this. retake.
2 players ahead of this wall here. 3, I should say, as the satchel up, but there's gonna be no early aggression. I'm out of here. And bomb now. The plan is coming down. Has gone
Spike
waiting
planted.
for the rest of his team to come and help with this retake. We saw how good they were with it before. Prowler getting out some early information. I'm gonna sneeze. Oh no. Excuse me! Thankfully, the retake hasn't happened yet, allowing me to talk even more. But now, as we go in, bodies are being committed. Util as well. The paranoia, that's a team flash. It will kill his gone, and all the kills go in favor of Sunshine and Rainbows. There's that ray of hope you were talking about before. And finally, SRP, they are the ones on match point. They are the
Switching
ones who are
sides.
up.
Match
The first
The momentum
time
swing.
in this map. 13-14 in favor of SRB. Now on the defense. Can they bring it over the line here? Can they do what they couldn't on Fracture? They had a strong start on their map pick of Ascent. Can they end it out here on Lotus? It's been hard fought. Is 24 and 22. Did well in that last round to bring his team above
And the
DFM.
shot missing from JP. Clone baited out, not gonna get the wall, but it is caught out with Util in hand. Tekla was right behind that. A great opening pick, however, will get traded out immediately. Some damage will be done onto Andrew B though, so not a complete loss, but unfortunate for your lurker there.
Andrew B once
Indigo
again.
spotted out.
Pull that up.
JP is making great value out of this. Bit of a shoulder peek there. Getting JP off that A angle, and it looks like Nick is just
There.
providing distraction on the A site. It's gone now. Believe just waiting for Longclaw to push up. Andrew B peeking dry, no wall in sight. However, inserted onto the site. I'm not sure if DFM are going to be aware that Andrew B has taken such a forward position already. Tapping the bomb!
30 seconds
The
left.
headshot is clean!
Spike down.
The
C.
Sconn is alone on the site. Nick nowhere to be found, and Andrew B backup is coming in all the way. The curtains are closing. Nick trying to make something out of nothing. Will get the kill onto Andrew B. Will get the kill onto Nova. Meanwhile, JP flanking with the off the nade. It goes
10
awry.
seconds
The
left.
stun is perfect. The plant trying to come down.
Last
It's so
player
close,
standing.
and it's just too late. JP picking up that rifle. Indigo getting that last kill. And SRB, by the skin of their teeth, are able to win this match against Dementia Found Me.
Okay.
13,
Time for coffee. My treat.
15. They bring it back in the end with their second win of the group stage. SRB as DFM with their second loss, but looking much stronger than they did in their initial matchup. Both teams, I mean, obviously you want to win, but both teams can be sort of happy with how things played out today. Hope for DFM going further in this group stage, and SRB, obviously with the win, looking very good and very dominant.
Do we want to bring in anyone? Or do we...
No,
Who do we want to bring in?
I
No?
don't like
that's-
anybody on SRB. No,
Andrew B.
we could bring in Andrew. Yeah, for sure.
Andrew B. It's only Andrew
Well,
B.
Who did we bring in last time?
It
I should
doesn't
know this. I
matter.
was here. Who
It's
did we
probably
bring in?
not-
I think
Is we brought in Is.
I think we
Just
brought in
bring Andrew
Is.
B. Yeah, bring in.
Yeah, we'll get Andrew B in here.
Yeah, let's get
I've got
Andrew
the
B.
screenshot.
Yeah, I was just about to do it, but okay.
Actually, put them all into a fourth map, please.
What?
No!
I can't. I can't do
Put
it.
on a fourth map real quick.
No,
Actually, I'm in control of the
No.
party. Actually, you can't do
I
it.
can't do it. I can't do it, please. I'm out.
Why is
I'm outie.
Lotus defense sided? Why is
Okay,
Lotus defense
Put
sided?
it into a fourth map real quick. Didn't we learn
Dude.
that when we played it that one time against?
Dude, but they honestly, they DFM should have won. They kind of against an eco.
I mean, yeah,
they
you don't have
decided
tell
to
me they gotta come
1v.
back on.
They 1v1, one by one went on the C site.
Somebody bringing in.
Isn't Andruby here? Andruby's
Andruby?
already in the server.
Oh,
Did anyone ping Andruby saying we want you?
I got it. There's a sec.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Where's the chat? Are they not here? They're not in this. Are they not in the server?
I don't know.
Oh
Do we have a guest invite link?
no, they're
Also,
no,
could we
no.
hashtag transition to the
not in
guest?
PlatChat. Not in PlatChat. PlatChat VC.
Thank you, producer. Linus doesn't get a spot anymore. Linus died and came back.
rip.
It's not like your thing would light up anyway. Meanwhile, my profile, it lights up when I yap. What's your cat's name? Sophie? I hate Sophie! I'm just kidding around. Hello, Andrew B.
What's up, squad?
Hello. Dude, you were the clutch person this game.
Oh my god. I went 0-7 to start that too. Holy shit. I didn't get a kill till round 8.
It didn't matter. You were and you MVP'd. Like holy.
You were winning the Sentinel off most of the time against Toscana, though. It was pretty close. You guys are pretty even.
Yeah. No, he actually fucked me. It was he killed me 5 times. I killed him twice. But
Let's walk through the series a bit. Obviously, Ascent, you dominated. Talk about it just a little bit.
Oh my gosh, that was like 2 hours ago. Holy shit. Okay. I mean, we went into it confident. We'd played it before last week. I personally was like thinking we might be shaky on attack because I was like, because we didn't do the best last week. But we went into it and we were confident. And I genuinely think it was an aim diff. I think they had no confidence on map 1.
Also that pistol clutch.
That pistol clutch, dude.
God.
Like they had. Like, it was 10-2. Their chance of winning was very low at Ascent attack side. But then doing that to them, oh my gosh. It's because Masao went for the knife. Masao went for the knife, bro.
Masao did go for the knife.
Genuinely tightest right clicks of my life. Like,
you did switch up the comp a little bit, though, swapping out the Jet for Neon, and it worked out even better than last time.
Yeah. That there is literally just a comfort thing. JP's Neon is so good. He's so comfortable on it. And he said, I wasn't feeling it on the Jet. And we're like, okay, just play the Neon. You're amazing at it. So that was the switch up there.
All right, let's move on to map 2, Fracture. Obviously, you ended up losing that map. You kept it close, though, 13-9. But talk to me about some of the mental there of, oh, we lost this map. And then going into map 3, Lotus, it was 11-4 at one point. How did you come back from that? And were able to string so many rounds together in Lotus?
Well, for Fracture, we low-key made the comp in call before, and I didn't realize that Nova doesn't play Brim, so we had to switch roles there. It was fine. We saw them ban it last week, so we thought it would be fine to take them to it. But now after playing them, I think that's probably going to be one of their stronger maps. So I don't know if people want to take them to Fracture that often. Masao's Breach looks very comfy. And then you were talking about Lotus.
Yeah, Lotus. I wanted specifically, like, you guys lost Fracture and then you were really down on Lotus, but then you were able to come back. Like, what was like the mental in that moment?
I think in general, on the attack side, we were never losing because we were like the other team was doing something incredible. We were only losing because we were messing up. And so it's not that hard to fix that within the span of a game of just sit back, hold angles. We have numbers, we have sight, watch it. Like, C sight, a decent amount on attack there. We would go C, and then try and push something. And it's like, I have 2 Vice Thorns, and it's planted for Mound. Like, we can play the Foes plant. So it's easy stuff like that where we just need to chill out. And that's, I think, why we were able to bring it back, especially, like, on defense, because we were just able to hold, play together, play numbers. I don't know. Also, I just keeping the vibes up, I guess. I've been trying to keep vibes up no matter what. Had a shaky first half, and then he got like a 4K on like, I think it was it this round? Yeah, he got a 4K on that 4th round after they won bonus. And I'm just screaming. I'm trying to do what I can, or trying to keep the energy up. Because then, I mean, that went on to take us to OT.
And you ended up winning it out.
Surprisingly.
Surprisingly, all you guys had to do was stop
Surprisingly.
push. You guys just
All we
Yeah,
had to do
sure.
was like
Hey.
all we had to do is play smart. We have good aimers. We just have to be smart.
dude, in the first
Also-
overtime attack round, I saw you guys pushing on C when you got sight for free, and I was actually about to crash out while observing.
Dude, I am too.
JP with the op defense though. That's a good pickup from him.
Yeah, it was interesting.
On the
He didn't take it
overtime.
out. He didn't take it out at all for the comeback, and then he took it out on those last 2 rounds in OT. And I mean, he got 1, so worked.
Well, I believe that is all the questions / exposition I was hoping for. Caleb, do you have any further questions?
Nope. Yeah, you guys look great. Maybe like a little brush up on the fracture. I'm guessing you guys just weren't expecting it, and I think you're just not fully prepared for it. But I think you guys overall are going to be a strong team that a lot of people have to be scared of.
Yeah, I think that
I'm scared.
if we had
I'm
lost
scared. I have
this,
to
we
play you
would have
eventually.
lost. If we had lost this, we would have lost it to ourselves, not to the other team. Because Ascent, the other team showed how good they are. And okay, I'll leave it at that. Unless you guys have anything else.
Thank you, Andrew B, for joining us for the interview.
Okay, bye. GG's.
Bye-bye.
SRB for the win. Better than 5th place this time. Me and JP got this.
2-0 start. Starting strong. Alrighty. Well, that's going to be it for this game. I've been Lauren Games, your play-by-play caster. Linus, our color caster, has left us, but he's in our hearts. Caleb was your observer / desk. And Silos was our producer. There is a game happening right now. FNC versus C9. Go to that live stream right now. I don't know how it's going, but you should watch it.
1-0
Watch more
FNC.
PCMT. 1-0 FNC. More PCMT. Go, go, go. Love you very much, and thank you for joining us.